Hello there, Wargamers! Cullen and Luca here from MiniWarGaming.com, and we are playing some of the old world today. It is Fantasy Day, it is Friday. It's going to be Vampire Counts at 2,000 points going up against the Empire. And what better force to deal with the dark filth of the Counts than the Light Council? And in the MiniWarGaming Vault, Cullen and Luca continue the escapades in the old world. It's going to be the Daemons of Slanesh up against the Tomb Kings in this battle report, which you can check out by clicking the link down below and getting yourself a 7-day free trial to the MiniWarGaming Vault.
We play and call it work.
MiniWarGaming's Warhammer Fantasy Battle Report.
Let's take a look at the Vampire Count forces today. So what me and Cullen have set up here is a dawn attack scenario. And the idea was that the Empire sent out a Light Council to deal with the Vampire Counts who were encroaching on your borders and causing issues and general debauchery, right?
As you know, scary, spooky vampires do.
Right, just gotta get rid of them. That's the whole idea. And I obviously caught wind of the Empire forces encroaching, and I decided to utilize my lack of needing to sleep to attack during the morning against the Empire. So we'll see how that goes for this Vampire Count force as we divvy it up in a dawn attack scenario. Leading it, we have only one character. I know I'm taking massive risks here, and I built this list as an ode to 6th edition, I suppose. It's MSU all over the place, no hordes, and just giant bricks of skeletons, and I want to see how that kind of works for him. Now, the general is his vampire lord, and I built him to be magical, or at least an attempt at magic. His vampiric powers will be Dark Acolyte, increasing his invocation roll by D3 if it's successful, so just making it a little bit more harder to dispel for Cullen's wizards, as well as Master of the Dark Arts, I believe it's called. So I get to reroll one of my Winds of Magic dice every one of my turns to try and get more power dice, obviously, and risk miscasting more, thus losing my general, thus losing my army. Again, I realize shouldn't just run one vampire wizard character, but it is what it is. He's gonna have Armor of Destiny, which will give him heavy armor and a 4 board, a shield. He is allowed to cast magic and wear armor. He's fancy like that as a vampire. He's going to have the Biting Blade because I had 10 points left over, so he'll have armor piercing attacks on his strength 5. And lastly, the Earthing Rod and other Trickster's Shard all adds up to 100 points of magic items. So he'll force opponents to base contact to re-roll successful ward saves if that even comes up. And I just had the points again. It just felt like I wanted to bring it. I like that artifact a lot, as well as the Earthing Rod, letting me re-roll an unfortunate miscast in this game if that comes up. Now the rest of my stuff's pretty basic. For core, I have 4 units of dogs, direwolves, no upgrades, and 2 units of 30 skeletons with full command and sword and shield. But I guess I should say this is 29 because the way points worked out. This one's gonna be 30. And in the back we have 3 units of Graveguard. I had these weird minimum size squads of Graveguard with great weapons on the sides, no command on them, and then a brick of 20 in the middle with sword and shield with full command. No Banner of the, I don't believe I bought Banner of the Barrows. I'll double check. I don't think I have the points for it though. And we have 2 units of Hex Rays in the back to support at the flanks and try and tie up threat units, and the Vargolf. We got hard body right there, and hopefully he runs amok through Cullen's forces and just runs right up the middle of the battlefield, causing havoc. That is his aspirations, or at least my ambitions for him. Let's go take a look at the Empire forces.
And here we have 2,000 points of the Empire, led by this Archlector on War Altar of Sigmar, because we are doing the Light Council. If anyone doesn't know what that is, that's like a list based on the lore of light, and the fact that this chariot has the innate bounce spell of banishment, which is one of the spells from the lore of light. So then I bring that, and then level 4 wizard, and it does awesome, cool kind of extra banishment-y awesomeness. So you'll see that in game, but the Archlector himself has a great weapon, and then he's got the Armor of Meteoric Iron for a 1-up armor save, and then he's got the White Cloak of Ulrich for the -1 to hit and 5-up ward.
Oh, cool.
I also upgraded the chariot to have the Horn of Sigismund, so it causes terror. So that's, I mean, it won't be relevant against the vampires, but it'll also mean I don't get affected by any of his fear. So maybe not at full strength here, but I'll take it.
It inspires him to keep fighting.
Exactly. Toot toot. And it's also on the model, so.
Yeah.
Toot toot. Battle Wizard is our level 4 of light. And he's just going to have the Earthing Rod and Talisman of Preservation. And for spells, he's going to have Shem's Burning Gaze, Faw's Protection, Banishment, of course, and the Net of Amatok. And then beside him, we got his friend, the level 1, who just has the Speed of Light and no magic items. That is just him. He's just there to give me +1 strength to my banishments. And then, of course, we've got our captain, our BSB, with the full plate armor, a Dawnstone Enchanted Shield, Sword of Might, like I normally do.
Kind of cool build, yeah.
Yeah, just giving him survivable, re-rolling armor saves. And then we're going to move on to our core, which is 29 Halberdiers full command, with a detachment of 5 archers. We got 10 handgunners, and 25, well, there should be 5 more swordsmen. I got to add those 5 more swordsmen.
That means swordsman +5.
Yep, full command on them. And then we also have 4 Demigryph Knights, so I also have to add one of those.
Okay.
You know what? I've looked at this list and I was like, it seems small, and this makes sense now. We got Pistoliers, and we've got the repeater handgun on the champion with the musician in there as well. And then we've got a Hurricane and a Hellblaster volley gun for, we'll see if it misfires, guys.
Yeah, no engineer to protect it, just straight up misfire dice.
Yeah, so this is just a kind of ranged, focused.
Absolutely.
Hopefully, by the time you get to me, you're at least half strength, and then my smaller combat units can mop you up from there.
Yeah, which is the opposite of what I thought, because I also built a defensive vampire count list. Not really. If I really wanted to, I could have skewed more into Ruby Ring of Ruin, and then like Gaze of Nagash and things like that. And I was hoping my opponent would be a little more aggressive, but not in this case. I'm the one who has to be aggressive. And the Celestial Hurricane is a great inclusion as well, because it gives you that extra magic dice to do more banishment shenanigans.
Right, exactly. Just boosting the magic phases, and then by the time you get to me, give the units just a little bit more buff. And we will see what we can do when the vampires invade me in the morning.
Now, Cullen going over his spells, I forgot to mention mine. I rolled double 2 and double 5. I was able to pretty much pick whatever I wanted, so I got lucky there, especially with a magical focus vampire. We went with Von Hell's Dance Macabre. So I got rid of, it was like Hellish Vigor. I didn't really want Hellish Vigor too bad, so I swapped that out for Invocate, and I took the double to go to Von Hell's Dance Macabre. I kept the 5, which was Curse of Years, but I took the double of the 5 and went with Raise Dead. I was debating on going for the Gaze of Nagash to kind of go in line with my slightly defensive abilities, kind of hang back and throw out a Gaze of Nagash every turn. But I was also going to buy the Ruby Ring of Ruin, but I didn't want to skew too super hard into that. So I decided to shy away from that, and I went with Raise Dead to be a little more, but it's a good defensive and aggressive spell. And this is where the battle will be taking place. Cullen and I have set up an abandoned village somewhere on the outskirts of the Empire's territory.
Right, I assume that this is maybe 10 years ago, this was an inhabited village and it was lost over the years. And
in the constant ebb and flow of territory taking over. Yeah.
The sad truth of living on the borders of the Empire.
Exactly that. And then it's been taken over by maybe huntsmen who just kind of use this as a rest stop, or vagrants, or highwaymen, bandits, whatever it may be. They've we have set up little campsites all over the place, but they have since cleared out they keep their ear to the ground, I think the term is.
Yes.
And they quite literally heard the armies marching, or caught wind they were on their way, so they vamoosed and they're out of here. The training we have here, the ruined buildings, are from Tabletop World. The mat is from Game Mat with the road, the cobblestone road, and the dirt patches. I like it quite a bit for Fantasy or Age of Sigmar. And then the walls are from Citadel, as well as the Wildwood. But all the little scatter terrain, all the tents and everything are from WizKids. With one of their many collections.
Yeah, I think that's like some of the pre-painted terrain kits you get for D&D.
It's supposed to be for D&D, but it obviously has good applications here as well.
Right, it's great, and it includes everything from even little tiny stools to campfires, and it just adds, I think, a little bit of extra detail that without them, this table would be a little bare.
It'd be a little more barren, yeah, exactly. We got a little campsite over there with a little rabbit on a spit. Stuff like that. Reminder to our Silver Vault members, or anyone who's thinking of upgrading, that you have discount codes to a lot of terrain companies and model companies, WizKids being one of them. And you can just go by checking or clicking the link down below, going to miniwargaming.com/silver-discount, or simply going to the Vault section on the website if you're already there. Cullen and I are going to roll off to determine who's going to be dropping first, picking sides, and then we're going to show you what it looks like after we get some dawn attack shenanigans. Not a great scenario for the vampire counts, but let me be honest, it's one of my favorites. Voila, here we are all deployed. I had to deploy my force first, so a good chance I will be going first. They end up getting left flank, and by the way, I never really know a good proper order to do things, so I think I did the Vargal first, he got middle, and I'm like, oh, I should probably see where my general's gonna end up, and then general ended up there in the middle. And then everything else is pretty much in the middle, but the order I chose to do it in made for awkward deployment. I had this weird train of vanguard here, because I kept middle, 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 and then I didn't really have room for the graveyard too much, because this spot was open. I'm like, well, I can't put graveyard there, but I can put hex rays there if they end up going middle, and they did, so that worked out. And then dogs on my right, revealing these woods to be wild woods, which might lash out at the end of the movement phase, so the dogs won't be there in the movement phase, so that's fine. And again, left, left. Now for Cullen, everything was pretty predictable except for...
Yeah, the halberdiers, they kind of ended up a little further out than we wanted to.
But everything else.
Yeah, we started with the Hellblaster, so we kind of put that down and kind of hopefully build around it. So a little lacking on this side, but I'm hoping that the Hex Rays can be dealt with sooner rather than later.
Right, and we have a lot of Vanguard to do. We've already rolled off. Cullen's going to get the first Vanguard, and then I'll do all my Vanguard. So you typically alternate back and forth, but he's only got one Vanguard unit.
Yeah, so I'm going to move these guys up
aggressively over there to
to
prevent
here.
their Vanguard.
That's really the thing, right? So they can't come within 12 of these guys.
So I get like a little baby Vanguard. All right, so I'm going to go ahead and do all my Vanguards. The Ethereal can move through buildings and everything, because everything is open terrain for them. They just can't end in it. So I'm going to show you where all of this ends up, because I only got one hand. Done! So Cullen Vanguarded to there, preventing these dogs from going too far forward. Hex Rays, both aggressively Vanguarded forward. These dogs just went forward 12. Now, I unfortunately didn't actually have enough room to Vanguard how I wanted with these dogs. There's like too narrow there and too narrow there with a scatter train. So I simply will have a second wave of dogs. We're gonna have the skeletons probably end up swift reforming over in this direction anyways, or they're gonna figure something out. Yeah, we'll figure it out. Not super important, they're just there for my core, but they can act as distraction units and protect my flank even. So if the Demigryph Knights do break through, I can have a couple units of dogs just kind of hinder their movement while I focus on going up in this direction. But then again, the Demigryph Knights might reform and go this way. Who knows? Now, Cullen gets to roll a d6 now, and on a 6, he's gonna decide who goes next.
Boy.
On a 1 to 5, I decide who goes next.
I mean, like, I have a lot of shooting, so, like, it would be nice.
Oh my goodness!
Okay.
Dang!
All right.
That means I get to charge. If you take the first turn.
That is true. That is true, but
You're gonna go first?
I'm still gonna go for it and see what I can do.
That's huge. Okay, I think
big.
that's good because that actually makes this game. I think we were both worried if I got to go first, they were gonna Vanguard forward, and be all around you, and we wouldn't be able to see Cullen's build actually shine.
Right. My whole defensive build just kind of gets swamped by the MSU, so maybe I'll be able to deal with it before it gets to me. So I guess we're just gonna go right into Empire turn.
Absolutely.
All right.
No charges.
No charges.
After looking at things.
And this one I'm more confident with, so we'll start here, and we'll just
march.
We're just gonna have like them move up real close, and because I want to shoot, and then move on.
Yeah, just block the dogs so the dogs can't interfere over here.
Yep.
Plus, yeah, if Cullen committed to a move over, the furthest he could go, the Graveyard would just charge him.
Exactly.
So that's a little bit safer there.
And then I'm gonna move this guy off camera and try to position him somewhere over here.
Okay.
And then, so that's where they ended up. Hopefully would like to be a little bit more over here, but for now we'll get over here eventually. Right. And then these archers getting more shots onto the dogs if we need to clear out, one or two more after the pistoliers are done shooting. And then we're just gonna reposition these chariots. So just in case, depending on how the magic phase goes, we want to give they both have spells, so we're just opening up those arcs so we can get front arc on things that we want to hit with our spells. Again, the Hurricane potentially might not do anything, but the big thing is the banishment range here. So,
right.
Which is those Hex Rays, which is the biggest problem.
So this is going to come down to if these Hex Rays die or not.
Yeah, that's the big kind of thing, because everything else is going to sit. I got to move up these knights somehow, but I only want to just kind of positioning like that. I want to leave enough room, so if I need to turn in, I still have enough to wheel that way, right. But also
can't expose the flank to the Hex Rays.
Yeah, because
that's an expensive unit to get tied up.
That's another problem we got to deal with, and I think that's a turn or two away from dealing with it. We're gonna, like that.
Magic.
Yeah, that was a quick movement phase.
This is gonna be the phase right here, folks. Okay, that's nice. You have a few wizards for channeling.
I have
And a
one
Celestial
priest and 2 wizards, so that's 3 channels in total. For 1 extra, and then +1 for my Hurricanum.
So 10 to my 4. And suppose I get a channel, which doesn't help. I got 4 dice. That was good enough that these guys are probably dead. So I gotta be careful how I dispel here. And we don't typically, if anyone's curious, we don't typically bring dispel scrolls. We've decided those are 0 fun and out the window. But at the same time, we try to avoid using the big spells that require.
Right. I think that the dispel scroll just pretty much means like it just delays the magic phase stuff.
Yeah.
It just pushes it back an extra turn from being
Pretty much, yeah.
a big issue.
Yeah, like I think it'd be kind of boring, and it would make this kind of rough. Like if I had a dispel scroll, he would cast banishment with the big guy, and then I would dispel scroll unless it's miscast. Then I would use 4 dice to dispel the basic one. Maybe that would work out. I'm gonna see if I can make it work otherwise though.
All right, so we are going to start out with the bounce spell from the chariot.
All right.
The banishment onto there. It's bounce spell 4.
Oof.
So 2 dice. So it goes off.
Ooh. I'm gonna gamble and 1 die it. Dang it!
Oh no!
I just need to roll 3 up to stop it, so I lose focus.
I think that was the right call. Yeah.
So it was it was either I used 2 dice and then I only have 2 dice left, and then I would only without a doubt I was gonna do that, but that sucks. Okay, well I still have my basic dispelling, which is no +4, so we'll go ahead and resolve the banishment.
So that's the chariot. So it's going to be 2d6 plus, or 3d6 actually, because this is the lore of light, and this is undead.
Yes.
And then it's going to resolve at base strength 4 +1 for every wizard within, I believe, 6 inches, which will be 2.
All right.
So 3d6 hits. Oof. Oof.
Ooh, and these should be strength 6 or 7.
This will be strength 6.
So just on 2s they're dead.
2s.
Oh, they is dead.
There's 2 1s, but that's still
annihilated by the light, which is good because if Cullen had a bad enough magic phase there, they just declare a charge against that unit there and the game's over.
Yep.
And that's like, we don't want that. We don't want that at all. We want a game here, folks.
So then this wizard here, we are just going to go for his banishment and just try to hit the Vargulf.
Right to the Vargulf.
Because he's T5?
I believe so.
Yeah, and then this will be at strength 5.
Okay, so 4 to win them.
And it needs a 10 to go off.
That's pretty good. And you have a few dice left.
I have 4 left.
And you just have a Shem's Burning Gaze?
Yeah.
I'll try and...
Oh, I have like the net and the other stuff, but yeah.
I'll try and double six that. No, I failed.
Double 1s it.
Oh, double 1s instead. So let's go ahead. It's 3d6 hits against this guy as well. Okay.
Not as many, but still 10.
Exactly average.
All right, so strength 5 versus T5.
Yes, forced wound.
How many wounds does he have in total?
I believe 4 or 5.
Well, there I think is 5 for you.
5. But he has got regeneration.
Yeah, banishment is reroll ward saves, but this is not a ward save.
Which is you can't use regeneration and ward saves, but this is not a ward save. Let's see. He takes 1.
Okay.
Put him down to 3 remaining wounds from that banishment.
So then,
Shem's Burning Gaze.
Yep, I think we're gonna 3 dice it.
Okay. Are we doing the boosted version?
We are doing the boosted version though, so I need a 15. We might have to do all 4.
Yeah, you definitely need to do all 4 on
I was wondering if I could save a die to do the silly Hurricanum thing, but I don't think it's worth it.
15 on 3 dice would be difficult.
Yeah, the boosted is strength 6, so that'll actually make a difference against the Vargulf here. So boom.
Does go off as this d6?
Yeah, it is only d6, so.
Does it have any bonuses against undead? Is it 2d6 against undead because it's light?
Oh, it will cause an extra d6.
Yeah, so 2 plus 8 hits instead of 2. That's a world of difference.
That's better.
And 2s. That's 6, 7. He's dead on average on that. Can I get lucky again? Dang, you got me.
Whoo!
That sucks.
These 5 archers we're going to shoot first because if the pistoliers kill more, then they won't be able to see them. So we might as well just go with them first. There's not a good chance, but hey, these 2 guys can actually see them without cover. These 3 with the unit is going to be in the way.
Right.
So these 2 will be on 6s.
They miss, and the other guys are on 8s, I believe. Well, maybe on the 6. Oh, that's a hit. We actually got a freaking hit. All right, does it kill? Yes, actually does kill a dog.
Woo!
Let's go with... Doesn't really matter, I suppose. You did. No, we'll pull you out of the woods, I suppose.
So then pistoliers are
Doggos.
going to try to do the rest. There's 12 shots because we've got the what is it, brace of handguns, including a repeater pistol or something like that.
Right, so in the end, because he's got multiple shots, he's got a better ballistic skill, they're all hitting on the same thing here. And it should be hitting on 4s because of moving and firing, I believe.
Yeah, we
ignored that?
We ignore moving.
There's some penalty here. I can't remember what now. I don't think there's any real penalties other than multiple shots on the sergeant, but that just brings his ballistic skill in line with the other guys here.
So,
4s. Oof. This is going to brutalize these dogs.
Wounding on 3s?
Should be 3s to kill, and they are dead as well. They just get gunned down, no problem.
Hellblaster time.
Hellblaster attempt. So how does this work?
So it's going to target the graveyard. And then I can choose to load 1, 2, or 3 of the
tubes
of the barrels.
Yeah.
So I'm going to do all 3, and for every barrel I get to roll an artillery die. If I roll 1 misfire out of the 3, then all the shots are just halved.
Right. And then 2.
Then I actually have to roll on the chart if I double misfire, and then with the rest of it, you just count up how many shots it is, and it's that many.
Okay.
But I don't have an engineer, because he would allow me to give me a free reroll as well, and use his ballistic skill, so we don't have his ballistic skill, so it'll just be shooting at BS3.
So hitting on 4s normally.
So, yeah.
First misfire right away.
So we're going to be 3
shots.
And 6
Oh,
in
6
total.
shots in total. Okay, not bad. I assume just the only penalty here being long range, because that doesn't count as multiple shots.
Yep.
So they're hitting on 5s.
How many?
Oh, not bad. A couple hits, and strength is 5?
It is, yeah.
So 3s to wound, 2 wounds, and it's probably, it's -2, but it's probably armor piercing.
It is as well, yeah.
So it does kill 2 graveyard off. Now we have the 5 handgunners up front.
Yep, they have move and shoot, so they couldn't move up, so we're just gonna get 5 shots through the woods at that unit of skeletons.
Plus the long range, so it's -2 to the shots.
So we're gonna be hitting on
6s.
Yeah, 6s.
We got a hit. And? Strength 4?
Yeah.
No, I need 3, you're right, yeah. So the vampires' plan to ambush the Empire before they could really stir completely failed. They were quick to wake up, quick to seize the initiative, and annihilate the major threats to their lines. Cullen was able to kill that, the Vargolf, and the Hexrays. I'm sad a little bit, but I'm also glad because I think with those gone, we have a game here. Even though this is kind of like we were running like kind of joke list here, that was still a lot of threats that he had to deal with.
Yeah. That's you. I have a very I can nuke 1 or 2 things a turn, but you have lots of things, so we'll see how the advance continues, I guess.
Absolutely. So we are going to go on to Vampire Counts turn 1, and I only have 1 charge, and that's the Hexrays and the Demigryph Knights.
Yeah, we'll hold.
All right. It's going to slowly cut them up. I don't think I can really fail here. 7. Oh, actually, I probably could. That's a 7 plus their movement of 9 or 8. It's a 13-inch charge. I rolled a 15, so in they go. And again, that's my only charge. Hexrays are a great fight for them.
Do you want to align to this one or this one?
I should be able to hit all 4 of them. I
Yeah.
guess, right?
Do you want to just be like on the corner of that one?
We'll go that direction.
Okay.
Sure. Yeah, why not? And for the remaining moves, let's just start moving. I think we're gonna march you first, and then these guys, and then we're gonna move you and them. All right, so I should describe my movement. It's a little wild. It worked out quite nicely though. So I moved up those graveyard. They can only move 4 because they weren't quite within 12 of the general. And then I moved the skeletons forward, and I realized these graveyard are kind of blocked, so they kind of did a couple wheels just to end up on the other side of the fence behind the skeletons. Not ideal. I'm just going to put this back to where things were too, because it was like this. Because it was bothering me that I had to move it. Boom, there you go, looks better. Then my 2 units of dogs, I still couldn't get through that gap without moving the skeletons, but I didn't want to move the skeletons up because then they just would have blocked the dogs, right? So I actually decided to move the skeletons back, but keep them within 12 of the vampire for next turn, or potential Von Hell's Dance Macabre to get them up jump them up the board, right? And so I backed them up a little bit to make room for the dogs to get through. So these dogs, they went through, wheeled. They have an 18-inch move because they could march near the vampire. And then the dogs that were there ended up popping up over this way, threatening that direction over there. And that should be... Oh, and then the last unit of dogs here did a giant wheel and then just moved forward over in this direction.
Turning around, trying to support the other flank.
Again, they were in march range, so they get a massive 18-inch move. Very beneficial. And we're going to go right on to magic. And we're going to roll up some Winds of Magic. A 4 and a 6, we're going to keep that. And then you have your channels.
3 channels.
Okay, you got... And then, but you don't get the extra Hurricane.
No, so I get 7.
You're at 7 to my 10? Yeah. We have 10 dice to Cullen's 7, and we're going to open up with a Raised Dead, and we're going to throw 3 dice in a Raised Dead. Okay, this is what we got. We're level 4, so we roll an 8. We get a 12 in total for Raised Dead, and that'll bring some... I don't have any more skeleton models, but I will do zombies. Because I didn't do the boosted version, so that's why I'm doing zombies.
So it's Raised Dead, and I think I can deal with like more bodies and more other things, but I don't want to deal with another unit on the board.
Right.
So we're going to try to get rid of this. Now, you rolled so low that it's so tempting to try 3 dice, but I don't want to do what Luca did last time and just lose concentration.
Right.
So I will be rolling 4 dice.
Okay.
But I'm going to roll these 3 dice and see if I would have done it.
Oh,
no.
you still might mess up. Oh, you're good.
We're good. Okay, so totally worth 4 dicing it.
No raise dead there. So I'm going to throw... How much dice do I have left? 3?
3.
All right, well, I'll get my Von Hells off most likely then, so everything will surge forward again. So that'll hopefully help out here a little bit. That means the dogs are surging forward and everything too around it. I'm gonna throw a couple dice at, watch me get a double one here. I'm gonna throw a couple dice at a basic invocate. No, good enough. I assume you'll let me have it. It brings back 2 graveyard.
Oh yeah, for sure.
2 graveyard come back to life. And then I'm gonna throw 5 dice at Von Hell's Dance Macabre. We got it. Ooh, excellent roll too.
Oh man, you didn't even miscast? Well, can I double 6 it?
No, so we do get that off as well. So we'll put the 2 graveyard back, and then everything within 12 inches of him gets to do a move up to 8 inches. Now, in this edition, that doesn't count as a charge. That'd be wild if it did. Give you an idea. That's the boosted version, by the way. I don't know if I said that earlier. Usually only targets, but that also gives all of them reroll hit rolls until my next magic phase. That's the other thing I should also mention. So Von Hell's Dance Macabre hits everything over here, but not them. They're just like half an inch out, unfortunately. I probably could have finagled that a little bit better to get them in. It'll hit these skeletons as that was part of the plan. Those dogs and those dogs if I want them to. We're gonna start moving all this stuff. We're actually probably gonna keep them there, realistically. And we're gonna move this stuff forward. All right, so everything is surged forward. These Graveguard moved forward, wheel a little bit went forward, skeletons went up. Skeletons went up over here, they're full 8, and then the dogs, we wheeled a little bit and started to poke through the gate, and then these dogs are going to act as a sacrificial lamb to draw out the swordsman or to at least protect against the Hellblaster volley guns firing against the one unit I care about the most. And yeah, and then my Graveguard eventually moved forward as well. So we're not in a horrible position. That was a pretty good magic phase, all things considered. And we're going to go on to combat, and the only one we have is that one over there. There's no fear checks. Actually, I do cause terror. So there is a fear check. Do you cause terror?
I cause fear.
Okay, so then you have a fear check, and you are not afraid. You are good to go. Right? You should be like at least 8 on a... Yeah, of course your general large target, general aura range there too. So the Demigryph Knights have no magical attacks.
Womp womp.
Against the Hex Rays. So it's going to go right down to the Hex Rays. Technically the Steeds attack first. We have a hit and no wound. And then the Hex Rays, there's no champion. They have great weapons. But the thing about Hex Rays, I think the rule is called Ethereal Hunter. Their attacks ignore all armor saves.
Super lame.
So it's good against the Demigryph Knights. If I get hits, and I'll get 3 hits, and these are strength 5, so I assume 3 is to wound.
We're T4.
So 2 wounding hits.
So we just go down to 1 wound on the one guy.
1 wound on one guy, and then we go right to combat res where I charged and did 3 damage. So I actually win combat by 3. So it's a little suspicious for them. They hold, yeah. Leadership 10 on him, I assume. Oh, even if he's 9, you're fine.
Yeah, he's not.
It's scary because the BSB's way over there, so they could have just broke.
Yeah,
and
exactly.
then, like lost the whole unit of Demigryph Knights.
Technically, it's just supposed to be this. The
Supposed to be like that? Oh, okay.
The champion's
That's
right there and musician.
And then that there, folks, is the end of my turn. So Cullen's gonna have to figure out what to do about that. I'll leave that up to him to figure it. We're gonna go on to turn 2 now of 6 for the Empire. All right, so after some thinking.
I don't think I have any charges. I'm not honestly in the best spot, but I'm gonna try my best.
Von Hell's is always the next, like Von Hell's can always get you in the game.
Yeah.
So to give us our thoughts, like he was thinking charge the dogs, and then you could reform and then get hit by this brick, which you'd probably eventually lose that fight.
And I mean, if this is here, you bring this in, and you could bring that in, and if you really wanted to bring this in too.
They would probably charge in that direction, I'm not too sure. It's just, there's a lot of bad charges potentially happening here.
Yeah, if these guys end up here. So the Hellblaster, it's just most likely you're just going to end up just shooting these guys.
Right.
And then I can at least free up my magic to possibly do some other stuff. And then, like, I guess it is what it is. Right. If they live, sure, charge something, I guess.
Right. Does the Archlector have a magical weapon?
He's got a great weapon.
Oh, he's the Hex Ray. I'm curious what the Hex Rays are going to do if they can break through those Demigryph Knights.
I know, that's...
And then, like, how did we get this BSB? Oh, because the BSB got thrown over there because of the weird dawn attack.
Yep.
Oh, we threw him off a little bit with that. Okay, yeah.
Yep. Yeah, like in his 8 inches, he can get into this unit, but he can't get to here.
Oh, that's a suspicious unit to go in, though.
I know, that's the other thing. Like, we already want to get things out of that unit, so...
Oh, yikes.
So we're going to, like, try to tighten up our chariots a little bit more.
Okay.
Like
Stagger
this.
them, yep.
And then
we're going to make room for the BSB to
it seemed
dip
like
out of the swords.
Such a bad idea.
Those are halberdiers.
But I just need the general leadership, or like the reroll bubble eventually, like, if I could get it over to the knights, but I'm 2 turns away from the demis.
Two more rounds of combat the demigrants have to deal with.
Yeah, but at least, I mean, right now I'm not even getting the swordsman, so let's...
He's marching out of the unit in between all of that there. I have no missile weapons or range attacks.
That's at least like the if you obviously had like a bolt throw or something, I would not be doing this.
Right. Like, I don't even have Gaze of Nagash. I was thinking Ruby Ringaroon and Gaze of Nagash, but didn't, so you're safe to do that.
And then from here, we're gonna wheel a little bit more.
Are you gonna do what I was thinking about doing?
Yeah, no,
woods? Yeah.
We're gonna try to like force you to deal with this woods and either come to the edge of it, charge through it, or we're gonna just play chicken on the east side of the forest.
Exactly.
So
that's what it kind of feels like. What might be happening here.
These archers
are gonna move over. Are they gonna protect the nerds?
Yeah, I think so. We gotta just make sure that we can.
You should be good to get both of them in there. So the archers march over, and then the level 1 wizard will leave his unit and join the archers, and then the level 4 will leave the handgunners.
Well, I guess we'll do that. So then they're both like that, and we can. Woohoo! We're both within 6.
A little bit safer. Trying to figure out how to get both the wizards on that side, but unfortunately,
yeah, can't put both wizards. Well, they have to be in the front rank.
Right.
So couldn't actually do what I was doing, and then. So he can't stand there, and the way I moved, they actually kind of couldn't get within 24 until they hung off the edge like that.
Right.
So we'll just have the one level 4 because the other idea was having them just face this way.
But then magic missiles, yeah.
Exactly, our magic missile won't actually reach.
I can go beat up dogs with it.
So, nah.
Right under the magic phase, we're done moving. Oh, okay, what about these guys?
Oh, crap.
Yeah, we forgot about the Pistoliers. All right, the Pistoliers are gonna go over there, making it a pretty difficult charge for the dogs.
Over 14, so 15 inches.
15, so they move 9. It's a 6-inch charge with Swift Stride, but I mean, like, you have your fast cav.
Exactly. We kind of just want to put ourselves within 6 of your grave guard.
Yep, gotcha. All right, so that's where we're gonna go, and on to magic. Let's see what the winds dictate for this turn. For the okay, well, that's not bad. It's a little bit better for me. I get a little more dice to play with, and you have many channels.
None helping.
But you're at 9 because of the Celestial Hurricanum.
So, do you channel?
No.
All right, Chariot Banishment onto the skeletons.
Trying it out.
2d6.
Got it with a 6, eh? Very tempted to try my 1 die again. I just need a 3 up to stop it. That's all I need. Failed last time. Odds are I should get it this time, right?
Oh, buddy.
Nah, screwed. I'm a gambling man.
Oh, my gosh.
Hey, it worked!
Okay.
Right, no banishment from the Chariot.
Okay, now we're gonna...
Casting banishment from the Light Wizard.
Yeah, he's gonna 3-dice banishment onto that unit again.
All right, throwing 3 dice at banishment, level 4. Ooh. That's a 9. Oh, he actually...
Well...
That feels bad.
Yeah,
that's not great. You still have the level 1.
All I have is a stupid bounce spell for my stupid chariot, so we're gonna stupidly do this, and Luke is gonna...
You got it with a miscast.
Okay.
I can't even stop it. Oh boy, here we go. We're gonna put the template right there. It's is it a large blast?
Small blast.
A small blast. We have to roll on a chart. It might be rain. It might be nothing.
It might be nothing. So
it's gonna be.
It's gonna be the best result, but miss completely.
How does this work? Is it's a result of the D6?
There's a chart.
Also, you want a direct hit with the 6. Gotcha. Yeah. It's gonna land where Cullen's finger is, and that might hit a dog.
I don't think so.
The template lands there. It does miss everything. That result is strength 8 stone thrower.
Yeah, so it's a meteor comes down from the sky.
Yeah, it does some sort of celestial phenomena, or it messes with nature. It's completely random, but hard to control. Like everything about it is super random. What's the value of it? Bound spell level 4?
I think it's only 3. It's a 4.
It's one of those things. If you have an extra, like it gives you an extra die, and you just kind of like throw that extra die at it, and maybe you hope to get a 4 up, or throw a couple dice if you have nothing else to do. But it can be big because it can also flip units around. Yeah, that's the one I think is the most powerful.
It can actually spin whichever way you go based on the scatter die.
It's like a gust of wind or something. Yeah. Something happens. Yeah. That one I'm always afraid of. At Hellblaster, right into the dogs. We have 6 shots so far, 12 shots. 6 shots again. This should be just hitting on 4s.
Yep.
Because there's no range, so it's gonna kill the crap out of 2 dogs. That's for sure.
Yep.
Yes, please.
Far 2?
Yes. All right, so I'm left with those dogs there.
That's not good.
We have archers and handgunners and pistoliers still. Handgunners are gonna do 10 shots on the skeletons. They should all just be forced to hit.
Yeah, because you're gonna be within 12.
Yeah. So this is ideal for them. They have their 4 hits, which are 3s to kill. Guns down 3 of the skeletons. We'll take those a filler in the back. Then to the Pistoliers. Lots of shots in the graveyard. You're within, what's the range of a pistol, 6 or 12?
It's 12, so I got
gotcha.
within 6.
That's what you
So
had.
I don't have half range.
4 is to hit because of the one repeater guy. Ooh, that's pretty good. And 4 is to wound. Actually, 4 is kill in this case. That does kill 4 of them?
4.
5 of them. Kills the whole back rank.
Oh, yeah.
1, 2, oops, 3, 4, and 5. So let's put you there and take you. 5 shots from the archers through the woods, through hard cover, long
My own
range.
unit. Like,
It's like 6s and probably 5s or 6s. Well, I'll roll those up, see what we get. Oh, the 5? I think that 5 does hit.
does a wound.
Oh, it does actually wound too. Oh my gosh, my poor graveyard.
5 up.
Heavy armor.
Oh.
All of that for heavy armor. Okay. And that brings us to this not ideal fight over here.
So the thing I was supposed to do in the magic phase was Faw's protection on them, which would give them -1 to hit,
Let's
which
see.
would have been big.
Let's see if it would matter. So far not. These are the horses though.
I guess.
And we got 1 wound, but I'm pretty sure you get the save against the horse.
1.
You're good.
So you're good.
And then here is the... It wouldn't matter. I rolled nothing but 5-ups.
Oh no.
And that... Oh, it whiffs! Wow, it whiffs!
Holy, okay.
Oh, you actually win combat by 1 because you have a musician.
I have a musician, so you
All right.
kill one guy, dies.
Doubles.
2.
Just 3s to wound there.
Man, that's wild.
That's the Warhammer Fantasy. That's the end of the turn. We're on to my turn 2 now, where I do have certainly some charges to declare. We're going to do dogs into handgunners, and we're going to do dogs into Hellblaster volley gun, and we're going to think about the rest. Oh, dogs into Pistoliers, and I assume they're fleeing.
Yeah, they're gonna flee.
All right, so they're going to go 3d6, taking the 2 highest. Oh, they're going far. They're going 10 inches away. That's where they end up. Oh, one guy goes in the woods. What's the woods?
That's a 3.
So he has to do a dangerous terrain as well.
And
'cause he's
then,
cavalry.
is it a 1?
No, he's fine. That's a blood forest. Ooh. But otherwise, it shouldn't do too much to them, other than them, marching and all that good stuff. So this is obviously going to be a failed charge, and they can't redirect it anywhere, but I'm going to put the dice down for the other charges. Boop, some dice there. I know that the dogs can't fail here, so I guess you go ahead and... I got to find other charges. I might do a couple others. I'm not going to declare any more charges. I don't want to run the risk of failing a charge with my wizard, so we're just gonna get into a we'll say safer position to charge next turn.
So...
Yeah, so I got to maximize there as much as I can. That's where it ends up there. And then these dogs, I'll roll it, but I don't actually think they can fail. They roll in 7 plus 9 is 16 inches. That is definitely 16 inches. Dogs charge in on the side there. Is that it for charges? I got to resolve their charge, see where they go. They go 2 inches, okay.
Oh!
Hey! And that should be it for charges. We're going to go on to remaining moves where we have to figure out exactly what it is I need to do here. We're gonna, oh, this should be like that.
Oh yeah.
We're not march, we're gonna move the skeletons forward just 4 inches. If you would be so kind, sir. Whoop! There we go. They're staying there, and then
Things are moving there.
you're not moving, and then I gotta move these. So what we're gonna do is we are going to move, it's a tough call. I gotta find the perfect position, because I know what I want to do on my turn. Oh, okay, I'm gonna move it all and I'll show you where it ends up.
Okay.
The first thing I do is I move the graveyard, wheel, move, wheeled, so they march near the general. These guys can't march, but I needed to move them first because they were within 12 of the general. Now I can move the general and then move the skeletons is my plan here. Ooh, the problem is I want to keep the general within 12 of them for a big Von Hell so they can get into the game, potentially turn earlier and essentially end up like around here with a nice Von Hells and then give them rerolling hit rolls on this turn coming up. So we move forward and wheeled. Didn't quite go the full 8. I just did not want to get the vampire out of range of them. And then I'm free to move you guys, but I think what I want to do is Swift Reform and see what that gets me. We pass. I'm gonna move into the woods because I'm curious to see what they are. They're 6. Oh, they're wildwoods. Ooh, they might hit me. Yeah, so I might take some hits from the wildwoods. They might get mad at me. And that's where I'm just gonna back up a little more, but I'm still gonna reveal the woods. There we go. That is ideal. This is what I want. There we go. I think that's good. We gotta move them next. We're just going to...
Yo, you want to move in the woods?
No. They're just gonna move up 4-ish, like that, and wheel like maybe an inch. I'm not gonna do too much, anything too drastic. And I think that's it. I think we're on to the magic phase, which means I should probably roll for the wildwoods. They don't. Okay, the woods aren't quite too
Yeah,
bad
because
right
it's on
now.
a 4-up, you take D6 strength 4.
Yeah, exactly. At the end of your movement phase there. All right, wins. What are you gonna give me?
Oh no!
Let me tell you, my 75-point upgrade hasn't really come into play too much here.
No, that's not.
Let's see if you get any channels. Okay, you're at 7 of my 12. The winds are kind, but I could easily just miscast on my first cast and lose everything. We're gonna do the classic 3 dice raise dead. Got it with a pretty good number. And that I will tell you will be blocking something.
I know, that's why this is brutal.
Yeah.
Because this is gonna cause so many problems, but so is everything else you're gonna do.
Right.
And I don't know.
More, probably depending on how high I roll on that, that's gonna try and block the chariot and the swordsman or the halberdier charging.
Yeah, which is like, I don't think I can have happen.
So what did I roll? I rolled a 16. Someone's gonna let this one go off.
Oh, I hate it.
There's far too many other threats. This will just be like
This is a speed bump.
This is a speed bump at worst. So it's 2d6 plus 3 zombies. It's gonna be 11 zombies. We're gonna summon 11 zombies right there, trying to prevent the chariots from counterattacking super well. Not really doing much about the swordsman. In fact, I'm gonna probably just do this.
Put one more guy to hang them off.
Yeah, hang around in that direction. I'm gonna 2 dice an Invocation of Nehek. Oh, yikes. Got it with a miscast. That's scary. That's scary. Well, we're gonna resolve it. Sorry, this is the 12-inch version. I should stipulate. It's always everything's within 12.
Okay, so
It'll be just. Oh, I screwed up my dog. I screwed up on the dogs. I blocked them, so I can't.
Oh no, yeah.
That's all right. Whatever.
Yeah.
It's all good. And we're gonna bring back skeletons back to full. Graveyard already at full. We're gonna bring back a Hex Wraith.
Yikes.
And we're gonna bring. Oh, they're too far away. That's right. I should have said 16. Dang. They're not within 12, yeah.
Yeah, no.
Well, that's unfortunate. That I did forget about them. I honestly forgot about them, but that's okay. So we're gonna bring just those models back. Zombies have a rule called the Newly Dead, where they always they can go over their max at all times. But it's 2d6 plus 4, so it's only 8 zombies. All right, we'll just keep bolstering. I just want to make it so they couldn't charge over into the graveyard.
Mission
there.
accomplished.
But let's go ahead and resolve that miscast now. That's what we got an Earthing Rod for. 6. That's everything that can channel, I think.
Yeah.
That is the little detonation. So I'm gonna put the small blast over top of my vampire, and then some graveyard are hit as well. And then d6 dice are lost from the pool. So we'll see how much that hurts me. Probably quite a bit, but we'll see. I'm definitely not re-rolling that. So the hit on the vampire, he's fine.
Hey.
And then the graveyard around him. And 7 graveyard on 2s.
Pew pew pew.
Oof, they are crushed. So we actually lose quite a bit of graveyard there. That's not good. A little hefty. I was hoping to roll full ones there. So that's 6, 7.
Yeah, this happens after the invocate too, right? So yeah.
And then d6 dice are lost. 3. I have 4 dice left.
Wow, you still have some left. That's interesting.
And you can still cast. So
oh yeah, this doesn't prevent him from casting.
It doesn't. So let's go ahead and get another miscast. I think I want Von Hell's Dance Macabre. 4 dice. Big version. 12. I've got a good roll, but you have a lot of dice.
Blah.
I'm pretty sure you stop it. So I got 11,
Yes.
12, 13, 15, and then you stop it just in a few dice there.
Yeah.
Never expect the miscast on 2 dice. I was trying to bait out some dice with that, but I guess instead I baited my own dice out. I wanted the Von Hells more than anything. The Curse of Years would have been nice, but I'm okay with the Raise Dead and the Invocate. It's enough. We're gonna go on to fighting, and we're gonna start fighting with the Hex Raids over there, I suppose. And we'll do the Cavalry, or the Mounts. We have a couple hits, which wound once, no damage. And then the actual Hex Rays themselves, 2 hits, which wound on 3s. 2 wounds, no save.
Oof.
So it does kill 1, and it wounds another. And then I win combat by 2. And they should be leadership 7.
Yep.
And they are breaking.
Yeah, because I lost by 2?
By 2, yeah. They break just by the 1 there.
Oh no.
I forgot about the fear check too, but that shouldn't matter now. I will. I was going to chase. I would have 100%. I've seen the roll, but I don't catch you.
Well,
I'm 1 inch behind you.
I think I go off the board anyway.
Oh, do you bounce through the roof? Maybe. So he does bounce off, but I still would have chased. So we're somewhere around like there or something. And then we'll do these 3 dogs fighting the handgunners, which isn't a great fight. I was hoping to get an invocate. Actually, the invocate on them was very important because I might lose 2 dogs here. What's the initiative on a handgunner?
It'll just be 3.
If you fight at the same time, I hit you. Do you fear me?
Nope.
Nope. You get your general right there. I hit you once, and I wound you once. So I kill 1 guy, but then you get your 2 attacks back, which are +1 to hit and rerollable because of hatred.
Yeah, I get hatred from this chariot and +1 to hit from that chariot. So
2
3s?
dice on 3s, rerollable. Okay, rerollable. and then they wound me on. Oh,
Come on.
wound on 4s. Oh! They don't kill a dog. So I charged in the flank and I killed the guy. So they lost by 3. Which they are
9.
6 right now.
Yeah, nope. So
Reroll.
Reroll. Thank you.
All right. Actually, I wonder if they're steadfast. Yeah, they have a complete rank and I don't. I don't think you. If I recall, you don't need bonus ranks in this regard. So
Yeah, so that first rank of 5.
yeah, stupid steadfast gets me every time. And we have dogs attacking the crew over here. I will send in the 5 dogs. Fear. Fearship 9.
You're good.
You're good. All right. I hit on 4s and kill on 3s. I kill 2 guys, and you get to fight back at the same time with your 3 guys.
They have hatred,
Fair. All right.
but they don't get +1 to hit.
So you get to reroll the 2.
Oh yeah.
Hatred, and then 4s to kill. Kills 2. So I kill 2, you kill 2, and you lose by
charge.
1. Yep. Do they break? No.
Okay, there's 1 guy left.
And with that, we're done my turn. I'm not a huge fan of the miscast. The turn didn't go exactly as planned, but a good portion of it.
Bro,
is.
I'm not a huge fan of what you did in general.
I
so
know, like the Demigris died, freed them up. That's nice, but
That's
then
huge.
you're free to. It depends on what you want to commit to charging and everything.
Our only problem is you literally made it, so I don't have any options.
Right.
That's the problem.
I didn't want to kill the Demigriffs on my turn. That's why I was so upset with the whiff on my turn, because then I could have chased and then.
Oh no, yeah. Like if I didn't have a chance to respond to this, which I have a chance, but it's still not a great chance.
Because now you can just banish them if that
you
comes
let
up.
it go off.
And for the dog combat there, you don't get any rear or flank charge bonuses against war machines. That's why we didn't calculate that, just the charge bonus. And we're on to turn 3 now. Before we go any further, Cullen's going to attempt to reform on the handgunners because
At the end of combat,
they pass.
Okay.
So they're going to boop, boop, do something like that.
So now-
that makes a little more sense.
Yeah.
Now we'll do his turn proper. Charging time.
So halberdiers into your
Zombies.
garbage zombies, and then this hurricane into your garbage zombies as well.
What about the swordsmans?
They're gonna hold because we need to get this BSB in there. So
Gotcha,
if they
okay.
charge, he can't move in.
Gotcha. All right. And charge them up. Well, they can't fail, so we'll go ahead and throw them in.
3d6, blah, wow.
Well, 4, but he moves 12.
and
With
blah, whoa.
that. Look at him go.
So,
Like
okay, so that's that.
It looks like garbage.
It is garbage.
Yeah. And then we're going to see if we can... I think they automatically rally.
Oh,
Being
yeah,
fast cav and a musician.
Oh, yeah.
I may have gotten that wrong. We're looking up right now. It's not auto rallying, but with the musician, when they do rally, they're able to act normally. Like they can move, shoot, and all that cool stuff. Because they're supposed to be in and out skirmishing units. Okay, so never mind. He did fail that, and they're going to go 10 inches
table.
off the table. They take some dangerous terrain checks, but they are not going to be taking part in this
Come
battle
on.
anymore. So the chariot repositions and makes a gap in between for the BSB to march into the unit of swordsmen after they reform and face that way. So swordsmen reform, chariot repositions, takes a few steps sideways, makes room for the BSB, and there he is commanding the swordsman from this side of the table. There we go. The archers move a wee bit just so the wizards can be in the front rank and face the direction of all the enemies.
Yeah, like that. And still be within 6 inches, both of them, of this thing.
Of all the banishing
Still be able to look this way and see.
For wins, what do we get this time? You're gonna get +1 for the hurricane. So you're at 8 plus some channels.
Not good enough. Not a 6 and a 1.
Do I get a channel? I don't. So I get 6 to 8. Forgot before going into the magic on a 4-up, they might get hit by the wildwoods. Ooh, D6 strength 4 hits.
D6 for 4.
And it wounds them on 3s. I guess it kills them on 3s. Kills 3 of them. The wildwoods. We just took out 3, put those 4 back there. Just in case anyone's confused. And then magic. Okay, we're gonna do the wildwoods as if it's every turn. No one said anything last time when we were playing with Steve. Like, no, it's supposed to be the end of your turn, but it very clearly says at the end of the movement phase, which is now. So my zombies might get hit. They don't, and my skeletons might get hit. They don't, they dodge it. But I think it would have mattered for last turn as well on something. I can't remember if it would have mattered.
No, because you just walked into it.
Yeah, but I'm trying to think of, there was a turn where I'm like, oh, I should probably take that wildwood test, but I'm like, I don't think it's the end of my turn. I think it's the end of the player turn. We're going to play it as if it's the end of every player turn, though, to at least make him have more effect in the game.
Yeah, because it definitely says on the end of the movement phase,
Exactly.
not your movement phase.
Right. All right, here we go with 2 days banishment.
On to the ghosts.
I just need to roll 3 up to stop it. Bam! Oh, it didn't work again. Oh, womp womp. So the ghosts are probably dead.
3d6.
Oh, yeah. I mean, you could fail, but you're probably not. Okay, I'll let you roll it. I was gonna pull them, but
This is the higher strength one, so this is strength 6.
yes,
So 2s or 3s?
2s. It should
2s,
be.
yeah.
Yeah. So they are dead as can be. That's a major threat. Cullen doesn't have to worry about it now.
Whew.
Should I put more value in that? Sure, but it's more fun this way. I was trying to play the odds on that one. I should have passed that one mathematically. Failed the first one, passed the next two, and then the fourth one I wouldn't have done. In that regard. Geez.
We're gonna go for the banishment again, but I think we're gonna put it from here.
Yep.
From the wizard.
Big old miscast, but you get it. I can't stop it.
I guess that's kind of okay.
All right, so it's gonna be 10 hits on my graveyard. And what strength is it?
It'll be at strength 5.
So 3s to wound.
So just 3 misses, so that's 7.
7 dead. 4, 5, 6, 7. Hello. Then miscast.
We do have an earthing rod, so
4, that's the bad one.
yep.
Is that an earthing rod?
Yep.
It's gonna be the other. Oh, you lost banishment.
Dang it.
D3 wizard levels are lost, and you forget that many spells. Just banishment. So you're level 3 and you don't have banishment on him anymore.
Kind of a thing.
The other drawback is the wizard. That wizard can no longer cast spells this phase. So you still have the other level 1 though.
Yeah, and I have 2 dice.
And I got 5.
Yeah, this is the problem. Is I was hoping
Just
that
go ahead and roll the dice, and I'll roll my dice. Then I'll let you pick whatever spell you want.
Well, I know what it's. I would be the
The Hurricanum.
No, it's gonna be the he's gonna pray for 5 up ward in combat.
Oh, okay. And then
Get it, and then you're gonna
archers firing into the graveyard.
It's on 8s at least.
Something wild. Oh, geez, the 6s. These guys are great. They get man. Okay, we'll say they hit. Whatever. They wound on 5s. I don't even want to try and do the math on it. No. Okay, there we go.
So I think it'd be
Okay, we're on to fighting. Where would you like to start this fight off?
Let's just start with those dogs.
Those dogs? All right, you owe me a fear check.
Yep.
Am I spooky? You're good. That's a 6. We fight at the same time. Let's get mine quickly out of the way. We have no hits. And then you still have +1 hit, but no more hatred.
Yeah, I have 9.
On 4s. Or 3s, I guess.
3s.
Yeah, because of the hurricane.
Which is huge.
Don't leave home without it. And 4s.
4s?
You have killed all the dogs.
Woo! Okay.
Would you like to reform?
I would love to. Hey, let go.
Then we have, do you want to do the war machine or you want to do the bigger fight?
Let's get the war machine over. Let's. I'll roll my piddly attack.
You get your attack. It misses. I get my attacks. Oh, 2 hits. And should be 4s to kill. I don't kill it.
So, leadership check again.
I don't think you need to take one. I think
Oh, do we just
draw? It's a straight draw. Yeah.
tie combat? Okay.
I believe so.
I would have passed anyway. So
That's true.
I just assumed I lost.
We have D6 hits from the chariot charging into the zombies.
Gotta love those impacts.
3 of them. Strength 5, I think.
Yeah.
So 2s to kill zombies. So it kills 3 zombies.
So it'll kill those 2, and then you want to start
from
pulling
over.
this
Yeah.
side.
I
Okay.
have no choice. We got 3 lost in the combat so far. You get to go first with everything. I have always strikes last.
Okay.
But you owe me a fear check.
All right. And fear check on the chariot.
Nope.
Fear check on the unit.
Nope. They're good.
The chariot itself has 4 attacks.
With the 2 horses. Yeah.
It gives itself +1 to hit too, I think.
I assume so. So hitting on 3s. Oh, very.
Angry chariot.
What strength is it?
It's gonna be. These are all just 3.
Okay, so that kills 2 zombies off. Or 2 more zombies, I should say.
So then Halberdiers here,
How about it is?
who also get +1 to hit and hatred. Yeah, they would have had hatred too, but they didn't even need it. And so we're gonna hit on 3s.
Rerollable.
Give me those 4 rerolls
Helps a
for
wee bit.
9.
And these are 3s to kill.
Yeah, because Halberd's +1 strength.
And that's gonna kill
Oh, okay.
6 more. How's it? I guess we'll pull the 6.
Yep.
And then we have 3 attacking the chariot and 5 attacking the halberdiers. 3 on the chariot. Nope. And 5 on the halberdiers.
Are you weapon skill 1?
I believe so, yeah. So those hit. And I wound 1 halberdier.
Light armor.
Yep.
6 up.
I kill 1 halberdier, and then the rest of the zombies crumble. You can do whatever you want. You can overrun, or you can reform.
I think we need to.
Come on now. Gonna overrun with both, eh?
Yeah, I don't. If I just stand here, I think you get too many choices of what to charge.
The only problem is if you overrun with them onto this next round, I'll probably hit
Yep.
your flank with them.
I
And then
know.
they'll be stuck in the woods with no rank bonuses.
Oh yeah,
So not gonna overrun.
Forgot that I would lose all rank bonuses if I went in there, so I can't do that because right now it's majority, so I'm still actually more models out than in. And though Luca is towed in, he's still not a majority either.
Right.
So
Neither one of us are really committed to it. I'm thinking about doing it just for the fun of it to see what happens.
right. Like I was okay with getting flanked here. I thought I could do that, but not getting flanked with no rank bonus. That's too much.
Exactly.
That's too much.
All right. So that'll be the end of the turn.
Oh.
And we're gonna.
We did that, right? Just literally nothing happened.
Exactly. So we're gonna go to my turn. My turn 3, and we have charges to declare. Indeed, we are gonna declare Graveguard charging into the handgunners.
Yeah.
I don't think they can stand and shoot because the range of we're at. Just looking at it, looks like it's about 10 or 11.
Because it's within 12?
Yeah.
Or is it within, is it half range of the weapon or?
It's half range of the weapon.
So yeah.
Yeah. So they won't have time to stand and shoot.
Yeah.
And then I think for fun, to get this game going, instead of this nonsense, we're just going to charge both squads into the swordsman as well. You know what? Strategy be damned. That's what I'm throwing 2 dice. That's what I'm throwing 1 dice at magical spells for. All right, so they're going to go in, they're going to charge, and that should be it. I don't know, what was the distance on this charge?
This one will be, I gotta measure from here to here. 10? It looks like
It's a 6-inch charge. I made it. Oh, that was actually that. If I failed that charge, by the way, I lost the game. That was the risk I was taking there. And then these guys charging in, they fail. Actually, no, that's a 6. I actually make it. No matter what, I was gonna make it because they move 4.
both of them made it, or
They made it, and then they make it as well. So they're both gonna make it. It's gonna end up like that because I don't want to get too close. I can't get too close to the chariot there. Wildwoods, all that good stuff. I'm losing my rank bonuses, but I'm just going to throw cool dice at you and see what happens. And then remaining moves, these dogs are going to just start coming up and around, I guess. And then these guys as well. Don't know what I'm going to do with them, actually. I'll do these skeletons first. That one turn where I had the miscast pretty much took them out of the game. Unfortunately, it took them out of the game. And, because I wanted to Von Hells off. It was, the 2 dice. You can never expect it. The dogs, I guess they successfully took the pistoliers out of the game. See what they can do, though. We're on turn 3. We still have a few more turns after this. Should I have just reformed and done something else? Nah. We're going to go back and wheel a little bit, though. These guys here are going to move to there. They're not in march range. That brings us to the Winds of Magic. Ooh, I'm going to be able to use the Master of the Dark Arts. Hey!
Oh my goodness, Luca, that's the worst.
75 point
You're
upgrade.
Absolutely the worst.
Kicking in. Still have lots of channeling.
None. Oh no.
Welcome back to 12 dice versus 6. Am I gonna miscast on 2 again? Let's stay tuned to find out. I'm gonna 2 dice raise dead. Yeah, we got it. It'll be zombies somewhere. Probably, I'll be honest, threaten the archers next turn.
I was gonna say, yeah, it's gonna be behind them.
It'll be like behind them, so they can't run backwards and they can't go forward.
Exactly. So, do it.
Alrighty. It's gonna be 2d6 plus 3 of them. Oh, nice. 13 zombies. I'm gonna summon them over here within 12 of the vampires, so I can, if I do invocate, they get hit by it. This is also very tempting, just to go for them.
I guess, right?
Yeah, in case that's like a drawn-out combat. Yeah, we're gonna go. We're gonna go for the wizard. He's a little more valuable. I don't really care about that. Whatever. I'll let that take for the rest of the game. I'll just raise dead next turn. Then charge them on turn 6. That'll be my hopes. We'll go there, so I'm easily within 12. I don't have to worry about it too much. These guys shouldn't have the movement to evade past them too easily. There we go. We're going to 2 dice an invocate, I think. The 12-inch version of invocate. That's probably risky. I'm going to 4 dice it. Oh, there's that stupid miscast again. But that's still pretty good because I'm going to hit everything around it.
How many?
Yeah, so we're going to get rid of those. And we're going to get d6 plus 4. Oh, only 5 Graveguard back. I'm just going to put a 5 there for now so I remember. And then we get some dogs back. This is all fine. They're not hit. And then I get 2d6 plus 4 zombies. Ooh, I'm getting 12 zombies on that unit. And we got some zombies boosted up. We got some Graveguard. We get the dogs over there. And I think I only get 1 dog back.
Only 1?
I think I only get 1. Yeah,
every
because
other
they're
dog
not
back.
infantry or
Something war beasts?
something along the lines of that. And even if I don't, even if I do get the full back, I'd rather take the safer road and not take the extra dog. I won't lie to you guys. I don't have the vampire count book on me right now. Well, I do. It's upstairs, but I'm kind of coasting.
Well, it's in Steve's car.
It's in Steve's car. And then we have to resolve the miscast, which is this mini dice.
Big boy.
What's the forgetting? Forget invocate? No, thank you.
Earthing rod.
Here's the scary part. Oh, wow, same result. Okay. Well, our wizards are hurting
So
ourselves.
you lose, invocate.
Oh,
You go down to level 1, boy!
We lost Invocate, and then I lose 2 more of these. So the first one is that one. That's the D3, by the way, and then 4 up for this. Okay, we lose that one. So we only have Curse of Years left. And I can't cast any more spells. That's rough, guys. But this might be the last turn. That might be all that matters. That might be all I needed, I hope. We got 1. We had 6 dice left in the pool, but nothing to cast with it is where I'm at now with that. So we're going to go into fighting. We're going to start with the dogs fighting the War Machine, I suppose. Because why not? Let's try and finish that off. You hit, and you'll kill a dog, but he'll still get to fight.
Yep.
We hit twice, and we kill him as well.
Yeah.
So we destroy that, and we lose the dog. Ooh, and we're just going to stay in that.
Bark, bark.
We're going to do the combat with the Vampire Lord and the...
Pistolier or handgunners?
And handgunners. I will go first with the Vampire Lord.
So you go sliggity slice first.
Would you like to please do me a fear check?
Oh, I would, I mean, not like to, but I will. There you go.
You're going to pass. Vampire hitting on 3s, didn't get the reroll spell off, and 2s to kill. Kills 3 of them.
Okay.
And then the Graveguard, who will go at the same time as you, will have 10 attacks because of the champion. Hitting on 4s because we don't have the banner. Not a bad roll. And wounding on 3s. Killing on 3s, I guess. 5 more die.
So there'll be 1 left.
But anyone I kill here gets to fight.
Yeah. And then we have 6 attacks in total.
Let's go 3.
And yeah, none of them have to be on your vampire.
None
So
have to hit 'em.
we'll put all of them onto your Graveguard and just... is that 6? Yeah.
4s. Ooh.
Nope,
Nice.
that was too many.
Oh, 3s. Did you throw too many dice?
Yeah.
You're coming through 1 too many dice. Just 1 less die, hitting on 3s. Rerolling. Because you have hatred.
So just these 2, okay.
Yep. And then these wound on 5s. We have 2 wounds, and I fail both. Ooh, so you got 1 guy left, and I lose 2 Graveguard. And you are looking at a pretty rough leadership. So I win combat by this much. So that's double 1s to stay. Can you do it? No.
Reroll?
Reroll! No, I will chase. And you're gonna run how far? 6, and I will go only 4. Oh, 4 is kind of low. Does 4 hit me in the corner of that Arch Lector there? It probably does. Ooh, actually, dang. Why did I gotta roll 4? Why I gotta roll 4? Why is this game so hard? Probably not, I don't even know.
You hit.
Okay, cool, then
If you roll the 3.
All right, so I charge into the side there as much as I can.
Are you you're in my front, though.
I'm actually I should be in the flank there. That's a flank charge, so it'll just be treated as a regular charge, and then you just close the door to whatever.
I gotta move this guy.
So that's where we end up, sneaking past the chariot there. And then we have this combat to do over here. Would you please do me a fear check? You are fine. Nice. You can roll first. You go at the same time. I think my skeletons are actually slower than you.
So these guys, we're gonna put, because you're sitting actually right in our middle and we're 6 wide.
Yeah.
So we can do 4 guys attacking this way.
Which would be 9 attacks because of the champion.
And then 2 this way.
Yep.
So the 4 into these guys.
Hitting on 3s because +1 to hit.
3s with a reroll.
Actually, it might be 2s. Doesn't matter. They all hit. And these are 3s to wound. And that's 2. I have a 6-up save against that, which is parryable. And I don't parry either. I lose 2 skeletons. And then we have 9 attacks into the Graveguard. Let's see if they can weather it.
Yeah, trying to take away some great weapon attacks here.
These will be 3s to hit, rerollable, because of hatred. Ooh! And then these are 4s to wound, because I'm T4. Okay, we got 4 of them, but I do get a 6-up save against that. Let's see. Oh, I saved 2?
No, you were supposed to save 2.
Oh, that's nice. That does negate 1 attack, though. So I lost by 4 there. And then we're going to go, I'll do my skeletons, because, well, they have to go next. I should have 9 of them attacking as well, because I'll have the same kind of 4 guys fighting you with 2 ranks.
Yeah.
And these are 4s to hit. I mean, don't really expect much from skeletons. 1 wounding hit, and you have light armor.
6.
Kills 1. And then we have 7 Graveguard attacks. 4, 7. The problem is they hit on 4s. Not bad, and these kill on 2s. Kills 3.
Okay. Take this out.
And put
this
it
guy
together.
back.
All right.
Just fill the gap.
And then combat resolution. All right, scratch that. You just can't be steadfast in woods. I thought you lost your rank bonuses. So for combat, I charged in. I got a banner. I got 3 ranks. I killed 4 homies. Boop, 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 boop. And that should be it. Yeah, and in return, you killed 4 of my homies, and you have 2 ranks in a banner.
I got 2 ranks and a banner.
So you're down to leadership 7 because your general's nearby. But you also have your BSB probably.
Yeah, I do.
And won't be steadfast because I got more ranks than you do.
Yeah. Okay.
Oh!
This is the game.
6. Ooh. That's a reroll. BSB. 6. They hold.
Okay.
They hold for a turn. All right. And that will mean these guys are dead. The last combat for the turn, I charge into that one this turn, so that won't actually matter. And we are going to go on to turn 4 for the Empire. Some charges.
Because you can't test you can't restrain.
I can't run.
Yeah,
they have
flee.
to hold. Yeah.
So we'll charge here.
So you go ahead and move them in.
Because we just need to.
The only problem is that moves the BSB kind of far away. It might move him far enough away.
If he's still here,
Yeah.
he's outside of that combat.
That's something to watch out for.
But you know what? Like, I was more worried about the points I was going to get for them, but I'm not scared about the damage that they can do.
Not a whole lot. That's
And
what they do.
if that's the point, then we'll just
Reform swiftly? Or
yeah, we'll swift reform because there's no
good.
reason to not make the check, spin around, and then like
Yeah, to support. I hope this combat ends this turn, let me tell you.
I guess we could do like that and then move sideways more so we prevent the dogs from charging my chariot potentially.
Right.
And then yeah, you'll get in the rear, but you have 3 dogs. I'll kill them.
You should be able to kill them, no problem. Got to move the chariot.
Oh, yeah.
That was like the one charge we are.
3d6 charge.
Wow. Big numbies.
Boom, boom.
Hello. Getting in there.
But I do touch the forest with that move.
Touching the woods? All right, on a 1, you're fine. On a 1, you're not fine.
Yeah.
Everything else, you're fine. I just called it beforehand. And then, what else would you like to do with these archers and wizards? We're gonna have the wizards leave the archers. I realized that Cullen could do this later on in my turn once I positioned the zombies, so I kind of messed up there. But I still have the zombies. The zombies can get blocked as well, which is kind of a pain in the butt.
So then that's where the unit looks like after this.
The archer's gonna go defend the wall back there.
I think. No, we're gonna do this.
He's gonna opt to block instead, which is a much smarter idea.
Like this was nice.
It's not gonna do anything.
It's
though.
not gonna do
Yeah.
anything, and then the fear of them hitting my flank is too much.
Yeah.
So let's just have them throw down together. And I'm actually gonna put this wizard here, and this wizard here,
Okay.
and then that way you can't invocate.
I can't. Oh, I don't have Invocate anymore.
Never mind. Dang it! I was like, oh, look at me, big brain.
I got no more Invocate. Yeah, I can't Invocate over there. That's so. As much as I've been screwing around in this game with the 1 dice spells, that was actually a big misplay on my part. I should have been more aware of that. I was later on, but I should have faced them in that way. That would have been a lot more of a secure position. And magic,
All right.
you get. more dice.
Never rewarded. No.
Do I channel? Nope. So you still have 4, and I got 2.
Protection. Okay, so
3 dicing, Faw's protection.
level 3. Yeah. So he's gonna boost it.
Okay.
So it's becomes a 12 to cast,
All right. So
and
you
it's
show
a
9.
12-inch bubble of Faw's protection.
And you got it with a miscast.
Okay, interesting.
All right. I only got 2 dice left, so go ahead and resolve the miscast. 2d6.
Yep.
And no more earthing rod, and you get a 7. Now you're fine. It hits nothing. You just lose d6 dice, so you lose your last die.
Oh no.
And it hits everyone in base contact. He's got no one in base contact.
Yep.
All right, and what's the big Faw's protection do?
So all attacks against the target unit, so it means all my units within 12 suffer a penalty of -1 to hit.
Ooh, that's quite good.
So -1 to hit me, and that's everything.
That could be it. Shooting archers into the graveyard. Or zombies.
We moved.
You missed. Are you shooting zombies?
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh,
We're just-
zombies? Okay, then you hit once on the 5.
Yep.
And then doesn't kill him. All right, now...
Oh, I guess, yeah, I could have gone for the Graveguard, but whatever.
Yeah, either way, it's not ideal. We have fighting. We just have the 2 fights here. Which one would you like to start with? Don't do the general.
We're not going to start with the general, so
Yeah.
we're going to go here.
D6 impact hits.
It's strength 5, so we get 5.
Ooh, very nice. These wound skeletons on 2s with no save. It kills 3.
Oh.
So I'll kill that and put those guys there. That's still... Well, that's not how that works. Oh, whatever. I'll pull those guys and just leave that over there. 'Cause
For now.
I'm sure more will die. Now your regular stuff.
All right, Chariot, 4 attacks into the skeletons.
Hitting all the time because of +1 to hit. Celestial Hurricane Abyss. 2 wounds. That's strength. What's the strength of it?
3.
Okay, so I make my armor and I make my parry. Then we have the halberdiers. Same split.
Yeah.
9 and 4. So we got 4 attacks into the skeletons.
All right, so we're going to do the same split as before.
Okay.
So into them.
Into the skeletons.
No reroll, though.
You do hit on 2s because of the hurricane.
Oh,
you have
yeah,
skill
and your
3.
skeletons
I'm
are-
I'm skill 2. Yeah.
Yeah.
And a kid wounds 1, which I will parry. Nope, I lose one more scaly tan. I'll pull you. If I lose 5, I'll swap them.
Yep.
And then we graveyard attacks on 3s because of the Hurricanum and 4s to wound. Ah.
Oh no.
We don't make the save though. So this could be big still for us, but we are at -1 to hit. So we've lost 5 in total, and I will retaliate. I will put all the attacks I can into the Halberdiers, so 2 have to attack the Chariot, the other 9 are into the Halberdiers, and then it's 6 attacks from the graveyard into them.
Yep.
The attacks into the Chariot, we have 1 hit, and probably not a wound, because there's no...
T5.
Yeah, there's nothing I'm attacking you particularly other than the Chariot itself. And then 9 attacks into the Halberdiers on 5s. I don't want to see 4s. Oh, look, that stopped 3 hits. Fast protection. And 1 wound.
6.
We kill 1.
No, light armor saved me once.
And then we have the 6 attacks from the graveyard. Ooh, okay, stop to hit over there and kills on 2s. Kills 2 more. Boop and boop. All right, so I killed 3
Didn't
dudes.
break my rank though.
Didn't break the rank. Ah, very close, very close. So we're gonna go on to combat res where you killed that many. You killed 5. You charge and you have a banner. Now in return, I have 3 ranks, a banner, and I killed 3.
Mm-hmm.
So it's tie combat.
I
I have a musician.
do you have a musician in this unit?
No. I got the skeletal musician, which helps provide for the graveyard. So there's a true draw in combat, and had I played a little bit smarter, those zombies could have been joining in on a rear charge. But then again, the Halberdiers get to attack backwards too, so that kind of skews the combat res a wee bit as well.
Oh, I guess, yeah, you would get the -2.
I'd get +2 to the res, but then you get...
+3 because they have more. No, you still have 3 ranks over here, so. Yeah, and then a charge, so yeah.
It is certainly iffy. And then we have the general's combat. I go first with the vampire.
Yep.
But I hit you on 4s. Oh, there's stuff there. The fast protection is good. It really showed up. Usually stuff like that doesn't actually impact it too much.
Oh, I'm -1 to hit as well. I have the white cloak of Ulrich.
Oh, right. This game it stacks. So I would have had 1 fewer hits then. So I still wound you at -3 to your save.
So I have a 1-up.
So a 4-up.
And then I have a 5-up.
Which you have to re-roll against my vampire.
No!
Take a damage. Other tricks are shard. It's -3 because I got the biting blade. All right, graveyard. 6 to hit because of freaking. The hit on 4 is normally Foz protection and the cloak of Ulrich. If I get a 6 here, that's good though. Oh, I got no wounds actually at all, so he's safe. The killing blow is scary for the Archlector there. So you get to fight back.
So we're just gonna do the horses first. Technically, the Archlector's a little faster, but horses.
He's got a great weapon.
Oh yeah, that's true.
You should be hitting on 3s because +1 to hit.
Yes.
And 1 wound,
6,
which I pass.
But
Mr. Lecter.
2 attacks.
Well, that's a weird. That's a pretty small amount of attack. Is he a lord?
Yeah.
Oh, jeez.
Oh no, he's not supposed to throw down.
Okay.
This is not where he's supposed to be at
He's
all.
a priestly man. I get it.
Yeah.
He's a commander. I guess that's kind of the Empire in general. The captains seem kind of cool.
Because it's works really well with the speculum, which I didn't bring this game. Which
Right.
this would be the game to have it work.
He's the vampire lord. Yeah.
Yeah. So we're gonna. Oh, I do cause terror. If that makes a difference.
I'm
I don't.
immune
Oh
to
no, you're
psychology,
immune
yeah.
to everything, right?
Yeah.
So yeah, we're just gonna. We will weapon skill 4.
So you hit on 3s if you're in
3s
the
with
graveyard.
the.
Oh dang, they both hit. That's kind of bad. All right.
And then
Strength 6 probably.
2s to wound.
Oh, hey.
Jeez.
It kills. Just pull 1 graveyard off there for me. Bloop. All right, so I charged in your flank. I've got a banner, and I did a damage to you. But you did a damage back to me. So I win combat by 3. You're down to leadership 6.
Yeah, I don't think there's anything I can do about it.
Yeah, there's no steadfast there. And he breaks, but that's what the BSB's for. Oh, we got him.
No!
I am not going to chase. I'm hoping he's just going to run off the table, and I'm going to try to I'm going to test restraint. I have to chase. Okay, so you go ahead. He 8, and I go 4. Ooh, that's bad for me. So 8's probably off the table.
Yeah.
Yeah. So the general runs off the table, and I go forward 4. Oof. Which is to the wall. Yeah, that's not ideal. Let me tell you, folks, that's not ideal at all. Well, I guess it's my turn next, right? Yeah. Man, that 11 there. This game is back and forth, folks. Let me freaking tell you.
Well, I don't have a general, so I'm.
Things are looking suspicious.
Yeah.
Things are looking pretty suspicious without a general. All right, we're on to my turn 4. We still have Foz Protection active, though. Charges, we'll have the zombies charge the archers.
I think we'll flee.
Okay, fair.
Just try to get away.
Actually, maybe not. Maybe that is a bad idea. I'm not going to charge, actually.
Okay.
You've already done the flee. Nah, I'll charge. Whatever. I already said I'll charge, and you said
Okay.
you'll flee. 6, and I'm going to go... I catch them,
Yeah.
so they go whatever the 6 is, and you put my zombies there.
So it'd be 6 away from here, which would put me just on the other side of this wall. So
the
you
zombies will
go
be at
right to the wall.
Yeah. I have to pass a leadership check to try and reform with the zombies, but we have a BSP, or our general right there, so that's pretty close to their leadership. We're going to do a reform like exactly. More towards this direction, but also exactly that, yeah. Just to be able to support in either way. And then you just, fix them however you need to. We are going to that's it for moving. We're going to go, that's it for charging. We're going to do swift reform on the general. Okay, just a regular reform then.
Just turn around?
Just turn around and kind of face mostly towards the swordsman-ish. Yeah. Well, I guess put it more facing directly towards my table edge, but with the swordsman having to hit my front if they charge. Exactly.
Like this?
Yeah, yeah. Remaining moves, I don't know. We're going to go with you guys doing a big dumb wheel of 4, or like maybe a 3-inch wheel and a move of 1 inch. That's where they end up. We're going to attempt a swift reform on the dogs. I doubt I'm going to get them into the game. They fail, so we're just going to reform. And then these skeletons are going to just attempt a swift reform as well. They fail, so we're just going to reform.
Oh, okay. And then we got to do 2 checks for everybody in this form?
Yeah, so we forgot to do it last turn for the woods. We're just going to quickly do it, and we're just going to let it be what it is.
Just roll twice for each of them?
Yeah, so we'll go your halberdiers.
2 4-ups, so
And
1,
then-
so they're going to take D6 plus, or D6 strength 4.
And let's just imagine the one that failed was from last turn. So 6 of them would kill 6 of them. That's for this turn here.
That's brutal.
And then the chariot would have gotten hit at the end because he charged into it, so technically he's fine. And then this turn, he's fine. And then you can roll for my skeletons. And my
So Graveguard.
they get hit. We'll say they, not last turn, but this turn. 1, which does wound, and I have a 6 up. Nope, that kills a Graveguard, which is not part of combat. And then roll twice for my skeletons. 4 and 3. So again, dodges last turn, ideally, and then 5. Oof. Which, same kind of idea against yours. So that's 4 wounds, and I have a 6 up, because I have light armor shield. 3 of them die.
And then that unit just walked in?
Yes, that unit we roll once for. Oh no! Why, Woods, why? 1 on a 4.
Why does it roll the 1 for the friggin' Graveguard, man?
All right, so we still have to deal with this nasty Phos protection. I got no more movement. I have magic, so let's do it. I get 11 dice.
Oh my goodness, Luca.
Let me tell you, I'm only using 6 of it. I'm gonna risk it. I'm going right to, I guess
I
you
had
could,
2 channels. Nope.
And the Hurricane doesn't help, so we're gonna Curse of Years. That's what we get for Curse of Years. I need to show it, I'm going for the Swordsman, I suppose. So I do get it, but what did I roll? I rolled 6, 11, 13, plus 18 in total.
So I have a level 3.
Yes,
so I have
need
to
show
roll 15.
Or 2 6s. There you go, no Curse of Years. So we're done with the magic phase, and we're gonna go right on the combat. We only have this combat. Would you please do me a fear check?
For Hurricane.
Is afraid, but we have the BSB. Probably good.
I think it's good, and then them is a 7.
They're good too. Okay. Can 'em.
It's got 4 attacks.
Hitting on those and wounding on those 2. I have 5 up and a parry. I parry neither, so I lose 2 more. Pull from there. And
Then it's just the
halberdiers.
halberdiers.
Yep.
That's everyone there can attack because
however you want to split it.
all right, same split as before because oh my goodness, so
Kill
many.
Graveyard.
So skeletons.
They all hit. And 3s. Ooh, they all wound but 1. So we have a 6 up, re-rollable because of parry. Okay, 2 more die, which is those 2.
It's actually brutal how many you've parried.
I think I've maybe 3 or 4, but like, it always adds up. I always
But like
to
I've
parry.
never once made my 6-up armor save.
I know. But the reroll helps, right? I don't really make that armor save, so I make the parry. Ooh. That's only 4 hits.
Oh no.
No hatred. And these are 4s to wound. That does still wound twice. That kills 1. That does reduce
Every time.
There's something. There's always something. Did I lose 4 skeletons? Oh, I did in total because of the chariot and the halberdiers. So I will attack back. I'm going to do the 2 into the chariot because I have to, the 9 into the halberdiers, and then the 4 attacks from the graveyard afterwards into, you know what I could do? I could probably just do this. This makes more sense. Hey.
Oh yeah.
That makes way more sense. And then the graveyard into the halberdiers. So I'll start with the chariot attacks. I hit on 5s because of Phos protection. And I don't even wound. And then the attacks into the halberdiers, which would also be 5s. I don't want to see 4s. I don't want the spell to work. We do have 4 hits though. Followed by 4s to hurt. We have 2 hurts.
6s.
No light armor
1.
for you. And then we have 3 or 4 graveyard attacks on 5s. Ooh. 2s. Kills 2 more.
Okay.
That's not ideal for them. So I've killed 4 in total. So for combat res, no charges, anything like that anymore. You've killed 5 of mine, but I killed 4 of yours, so you're still winning by 1. And you have a banner. And that should be it for you. I have 2 ranks and a banner. So I'm winning by 1.
Nope.
Who is that for?
Oh, sorry. Yeah, this is the unit. And then nope.
So they break, and then the chariot has to roll 2.
Nope.
Reroll, hold. So I can't. So they run. The banner dies, but I can't chase. Can I chase with the Graveguard?
Yeah, you can.
Ah, sure. I'll chase with the Graveguard. I go 4. That's probably not catching them. What did they roll?
Oh, I don't think I rolled
yet. 7. All right. Well, we try.
I think I land in your
right
zombies.
Yeah. Is it on the zombie?
It is.
Also, you just go past them on the other side of the wall then. Woo! Dangerous terrains for running through the zombies.
Oh yeah, here goes 2 more.
2 more guys get, I guess, caught by zombies.
Technically, there would have been 1 less, but
Yeah.
I would have been whatever.
I catch the banner as it. He drops the banner as he runs away. And
I
then,
think I lose.
is that? I mean, stuff. You never know what the swordsman and the captain can do against my general. We're on turn 5 now.
Charge.
Into the Graveguard.
Yeah.
All right. Would you like? I'll try and rally those guys over there.
Yeah. So this goes
halberd.
in. No charge. Even if I don't know. Can I? Yeah, I can wheel past my own.
You probably
wizards.
real. Yeah. You
No, I can't.
No.
No, I'm gonna hit here, and then it's gonna get to here because this rank will be here,
Oh yeah, I forgot about that. Just close the door. Yeah.
and then you close.
Hello, we got to fight again. And rallying the halberdiers. They do. They should be 7.
Yeah. So they just turn
Humans.
around to the spot.
Yep. They're in it to win it. So we are going to attempt to move the wizards over here by marching, but we have to see if they're march blocked first. So the level 1, he's fine. And then the level 3 is he's a lord. I don't know if is he 9 or 8. I know mine are 8.
He's gonna probably.
Oh yeah, he's not going to march. He's just going to back up a little bit there, try and be safe from all the angles possible here. That one is able to march. He's going to try and sneak his way over there. Obviously don't want to give up free big wizard charges as they like dance around this battlefield drastically. We got Wildwoods to resolve. I'm going to roll for my Graveguard. Oops, and I'm going to roll for the Owls to resolve the Graveguard. They're going to take 6 hits. Oh, it's me rolling. I should like Colin roll.
Yeah, actually.
And they take 4 wounds, and they have a 6-up save. All right, 4 die. There's 1 Graveguard left. I'm going to choose to keep it.
You want to be the guy in the forest, right?
No. We're going to keep that guy right there. Boop. Kellen, go ahead and roll for my skeletons, my man. Oh, boy, that's bad.
How many?
4. Ooh. 3's to wound. 2 of them, and 6s. 2 more die.
I can't roll for my own Hurricane, so you have to do it. Because I'm going to just
You're gonna
murder
kill
it.
it?
I'm just going to murder it.
It gets hit?
You're going to murder it too!
5 hits?
T5.
It's wounded once at -1.
5 up, but then it's
Probably
6 up.
6 up. Takes 1 damage. I lose 1 more skeleton too. All right, there we are. And now it's magic time.
All right.
2 dice.
I don't know what could save me, but it has to be something good.
Probably Foz protection. I have a channel. I don't get it. I have 4 magical dice.
2 channels. Nope.
All right.
All right, so he, level 1.
Level 1.
Because he actually has the speed of light.
Okay.
He's going to try to cast that on him.
All right. Big speed of light. Let's go. That's 5. Does not work. Okay.
No, okay.
And then we have the level 3 wizard.
Frost protection, the
Big one?
bubble, again.
And we get, not a bad roll. Do I get double 6? Nope. You get it. All right. Everything is -1 to hit around him. I'll just try to work through it. Where are we fighting first? Probably not the BSB.
Yeah, this one, I guess.
All right. Oh, I forgot to try to reform. That's fine. I got 3 guys I can attack him. So you go ahead and go first.
Yep.
For whole attacks, we have all hit because it's a Hurricane. And we have 2 wounds, which I will make neither of those, but do I parry? No, 2 die. Blink, blink. Ooh, ooh. And then you guys move over, not that you help fight, and I should have 7 attacks back at you. And 4s, or 5s, because of protection. And 3 wounds. Oh, wow.
Just at strength 3?
Just, yeah, your regular 5-up chariot
So
save.
5?
You take 2 damage, down to 4.
Down
Down to 2. So for combat, we did the same amount of damage. I just have a rank and a banner. I just went by 2. Does he run? No, he holds. Interesting. All right, well, we can remove them then. All right, we're gonna fight over here. Do you want to issue a challenge?
I'm not going to issue a challenge.
I don't think I am either. I don't really see why I'd want to, I guess. So we're gonna do vampire first, because initiative, super high on the vampire. We hit on 4s because of Foz protection, and 2s to kill. We kill 4.
Okay.
Good old vampires.
Do I get my...
They have swordsmen, they have parries.
Yeah, okay.
Parry!
Nope.
Alright, so we cut down 4, and then you get to go before my... ammunition of 3, well, your captain goes first.
My captain definitely goes first.
Without a doubt, he goes first. 3 attacks with the Capitan. We have the Hurricanum nearby. If he gets affected by it or not, I'm not too sure. I assume so.
Okay, so he will hit you on... He's weapon skill 5 against your graveyard of...
3, so... We hit with everything.
Yep.
And your strength 5?
5 because of the Sword of Might.
3 to wound.
Go ahead.
No save. It kills 1. Oh! 5? Actually, I'm a 4-up save on them. They have heavy armor shield and parry. Oh, wow.
No!
I just ting it to the side, and then your swordsmen get to go.
9 attacks.
Are any of them into the vampire, or all into the graveyard?
Oh, we need res, not...
Fair.
9 attacks coming into the graveyard.
On 3s, Hurricanum. And actually, no, on 2s, because the Hurricanum. Because your weapon skill 4.
Were those double... Was that a 1 and a 2 or a 1 and a 1?
I'll double check. It was a double 1. So
All right. So wounding you on 4s? No,
5s.
5s, yeah, because you're... Ugh.
Oh, that's a good roll, though. That's 4 saves. And I have 4-ups. And a parry. Nope. Would you please remove the 1 grave god? Not from there, from the other side. I want to put attacks into that captain.
But, like, you started over here.
Oh, I did, didn't I?
Yep.
That sucks. We have 5 Graveguard attacking the unit, and 2 on the far left will be attacking the captain to try and get him. So the 2 into the captain, we miss.
Okay.
Because of Faw's protection. And then the 6 attacks from the rest, because the champion, into the unit of swordsmans. Oh, we got a hit. And a wound. You do have a 6-up rerollable, though.
Yep.
And parry. I cut down 1 more. So the combat res of 5, so you charge me, you've got 2 banners, you've got 3 ranks, and that should be, and you gotta kill. You killed the guy.
Yep.
So I, in return, have a banner, no ranks, but I killed 5 guys. So I crumbled by 1.
Oh, come on, dude.
We're getting there, we're gonna get him. Forgot to do the fear check over there, but that's okay. No big, we've already done the combat.
I'm not even gonna roll it.
Yeah,
it's just
don't
gonna...
even worry about it, don't even worry about it. We're gonna go into my turn 5, where I have some charges to declare. Might wait till turn 6. Well, I do. Zombies are going to charge the chariot. And then the Graveguard are going to charge your halberdiers. That is my plan there. And these dogs are going to charge that wizard there. I don't know what the charge is. But,
Okay, so what's going where? Sorry?
Okay, so dogs declaring a charge against that wizard. Would you like to flee or hold? Let me look at the range. No flee from that. It's about
I don't think so, because it's just gonna put me over here.
in front of the Graveguard.
And then you're just gonna push me over here, and then you're gonna charge out this way.
Right.
So I think I just need to hope you don't roll it.
Okay, that's fair.
Because I think it's just gonna create way more problems.
And then the zombies into the chariot, and then the Graveguard, after they run, are gonna go for the halberdiers.
Okay.
And that should be it for my charges, because I think I don't want to commit the dogs yet. I'll commit them later.
Okay.
We're just gonna try and hold as best we can with that vampire and Graveguard unit, even though that's not ideal. We're gonna roll up the dogs first, and they get to go. Oh yeah, they go 11. So that's a 20-inch move. Only nabbing you with 2 there, and then the zombies can't really fail. They move 4 plus that, so you can put them in the back of the chariot. And then the Graveguard move, only 9. They do fail that charge. They're gonna fail forward 4 inches.
Kind of like that, I guess.
All right, move forward 2, wheel 2. And that should be it for my charges. We have some remaining moves. We're gonna move you to there. And then they're moving on to a whole 4 inches.
They move up to that thing, yeah.
About there, yeah. I just want to go in the flank.
The flank? Okay.
Yeah, I want to go over there. Unfortunately,
I guess it would be like, and then...
something like that. Yeah, they have a 9-inch move. That should be okay to do. And we are going to magic.
Roll for the forest.
Oh yeah. I guess we'll keep.
Yeah,
that as
keep
a
your
magic.
numbers.
I'm not even going to use that many. Roll for the woods. I'll do your chariot. Ooh, it's going to be 4 hits on the chariot. Interesting. Does he die to this? No, only 1 wound. 5 up save.
5 up save. Come on, dude. I don't think I'm like
Got
no
it down
armor
to 1,
saves.
and then you go ahead and roll for my units.
Your skeletons.
Oh, they dodge it. Dog
Come
moves.
on, come on, dogs, kill them all! No!
Oh, we dodge it. All right, so now we have magic where we have 11 dice. All we have is Curse of Years, though. So we're gonna throw 6 dice, Curse of Years, right forward. Got it with a miscast. So they're cursed, and my miscast is please not bad. Okay, I am level 0 wizard, but I'm still able to maintain. I'm still a level 0 wizard of vampires. So
Oh no, that's so lame.
I still maintain my.
Super lame.
I just can't cast spells anymore. I have no magic anymore. I've forgotten all my magic.
Like
but They're getting old now.
So I understand it, but I've forgotten.
Okay, I'm gonna roll for the BSB on a 6. He gets old. Nope. And then how many more guys in the unit?
There's 25.
25, eh? Okay, there's 20 left, so let's do 10 twice. So that's 3 guys getting old and dying. And then 5 guys get old and die.
That is above average.
That is well above average. We're on to combat. We're gonna start with the dogs fighting this wizard. You owe me a fear check. Are you scared? No. Well, look at him go. We probably attack at the same time. I hit twice, and I wound on 1 wound.
Okay, he goes down to 1 wound.
And then you fight back with your wizard's attack, which you hit because of Hurricanum. And you also kill a dog. All right.
That's dumb.
So I win combat by 1. 2
2.
because I charge your flank. So roll her up.
So it's like 5?
So he's failing, and then the BSB's probably not within 12. You
So-
can check it if you want.
I don't think so. Nope.
No, all right, so I will pursue. Let's see if I can make this one with dogs. Probably not, 7. No, I don't. I still don't catch him, so he goes 10 inches. Takes a dangerous terrain,
Yep. Oh my goodness.
and then he might die on a 1.
Bro, that charge is gonna get weird.
Yeah, but you're good. I failed my charge. I failed forward 4.
Oh yeah, okay,
Yeah.
you already rolled that.
And then you're double fine. You only had the 1 dangerous terrain check.
I don't know why I rolled twice.
So that's where they end up. Not quite catching the stupid wizard. Okay, we'll do this fight. You owe me a fear check. I
Yep.
probably should have done that one first, actually. I meant to do the Hurricanum first, but that's okay.
That's a fail, and he's close enough this time.
Ooh, it's
And
a pass. All right, so you get to go first.
woohoo, 4 attacks. Let's go into your.
I'll keep it where it is. It's fine.
We're gonna go back into the zombies with our 4 attacks because we'll kill them easier.
Okay.
And there's no, like, I have to do 3 damage to prevent 1 attack back from the front. So, or no, because you'll just pull from the side. So no, I have to do a lot more damage to actually
It's just easier to kill
negate
the
attacks.
zombies, yeah. So you hit with everything because zombies are up skill 1 and you have +1 to hit.
Yeah.
And you kill 4 zombies. That's very unfortunate for me. They all hit and they all wounded. Yikes.
Here's
right.
your dead,
So
boys.
my skeletons, I should have 7 attacks. Foz protection.
Oh, yuck.
We need to see that again. No, your T5. We need to see a 6. We got nothing.
Okay.
And then the zombies
take
should
that.
have 8 attacks. They should be
yes.
4 wide, yeah.
Yep.
Which are 6s and 2 6s. Well, we got a wound.
5 up.
Oh my goodness. All right, so I charged in your rear. I've got 3 ranks. I've got a banner. You have done, I win by 3. There we go. You kill 4 things. I still win by 3. Not bad.
So 4?
I think if he's leadership 7. Reroll.
Let me double check.
He is indeed 7. Oh, he runs. He runs from the zombies. The zombies will chase, and the skeletons are going to restrain. The skeletons restrain. The zombies are going to chase.
So
You go.
this is my distance.
11, eh? Zombies don't catch.
And I have to, do I roll a 1 while I run through?
No.
Okay, so I'm going.
So the zombies end up there, and these guys are reforming. That away. All right, then we got this combat over there. We got my vampire attacking. Stupid Foz protection still up though. So we hit on 4s. Gross. 2s. Kills 2. Bloop, bloop. And then we have all your attacks.
Okay, buddy. Do us good. That's we.
Only 3s because the hurricane is
Yeah,
out of here, or at least too
exactly.
far away. Not dead, but running.
We're gonna wound on
Those
3s.
So those are strength 5. I have a 6 up save. Oh, parry. Oh,
Stop!
no, never. All right, so you get the swordsman going.
Yeah, so that's 9 of them.
Everything in the graveyard should be 10 because of champion.
Oh yeah.
10 because of champ. On 4s now. No, 3s. Your weapon skill 4 with swordsman. That's right, and 5s. That's 2 wounds. I have a 4 up save because these guys are actually pretty well armored. Parry? No. So pull 1 graveyard, please. But he gets to fight back. I forgot to fight back with that guy last time. But we're gonna do the 2 into the captain. Ooh, 1 actually is -1 to hit, right? So they both hit. 160's dead. No, you're fine. You dodged the killing blow. 5 attacks to the graveyard because I get to swing with the guy who died. Oh, they all miss. 'Cause they hit on 5s. Okay, well that's not ideal. So combat res, you have 2 banners, two banners. You got a rank still, and you kill the,
1 stupid wound.
you kill the buddy. You killed buddy, and in return, I have a banner, and I crumble 1 again. It's slow. If I could do this one more time, I got all this support coming in. There's 1 turn left. All right, folks, my wizard is a level 0 wizard, has no more spells to his name, and Ooh, that's right. We have Curse of Years on that unit. So just don't forget that. Let me put the card there.
Oh.
All right. So we have Curse of Years on them. I'm curious if the vampire forgets, like if it goes away, if he forgets it. I'm not too sure. I'll look that up in a second. But we're gonna go on a. Your only movement is, do you want to charge with them? I guess that was blocked by the stupid wizard.
Well,
oh no, you can wheel.
I was gonna say I do want to charge here.
Yep. So charge there. I hold. I have to. You go 4 plus. That's 9. Actually, might make it. My 9 failed, but yours might make it. Oh, boo. And either charge like that. That should be the only charge. We see if this Hurricanum comes back into play, leadership 7, or is it going to keep on running? He's running. 3d6 further away. 8 inches around here. I'm just going to move him because he's out now. Oop, I can't get him. He won't be helping in the battle. That's points that that I don't get. Wizard. Oh yeah, he's running too. He rallies. He rallies. Hey, nice. Welcome back, buddy.
But he can't march?
I don't think he does anything. I don't think he casts.
Oh yeah,
spells.
no, he can't even do anything.
He's pretty much just not. He's not. You pretty much just rolled to see if I got points from him or not. I did not. And then you can move that wizard if you want into a position to cast spells and protect him from my next turn. He's just going to move behind the zombies, which is the safest spot for now, as the zombies are just kind of hanging out. They have to reform. That's not going to do me anything, so I'm not going to bother. My last turn will be quick. And
then magic.
Magic. Yes, magic. You win. Say. Oh, we get 10. I have 6 and. I technically have a wizard still, but I don't get the channel. I'm just assuming that's how it worked. It didn't matter in the end. So you're up to 11 dice, because you technically still have the Hurricanum. He's just kind of running away. He's still sustaining your wins, helping out with the wins, maintaining them for you. Cullen's going to try to dispel. Curse of Years first. Oh, jeez. Just needs to show a 9.
How many dice do you have in total?
I have 6, but I have no bonuses to my casting or dispelling. So you do, you stop it just.
Okay, that was scary, and I just had to just do it. I should have pulled a Luca.
Throw the dice, don't care about don't overthink it. It's the best bet.
So we're gonna try to cast net onto them. It's a strength test, you don't move.
Okay.
So...
I'm afraid of them just giving more combat res. They're gonna give me 1 combat.
I didn't get it.
Oh, okay, we're done magic then.
Are you joking me? I didn't get it.
Well, you get the level 1 wizard. Oh, he can't cast. You just regrouped.
But I just can't even.
Were you off by how much were you off by?
1.
Oh my gosh. All right, we got this fight over here. We're right on the combat. There should be 3 of us attacking each other. You owe me a fear check. Are they scared? But they get to reroll. They are not afraid. Look at them. These are stalwart. Yeah, it should be 3 of your guys with the champion included.
Yep. So 4 attacks.
4 attacks hitting on 4s. Okay, 3 hits and 2 wounds. I am going to fail both saves, so let's pull the 2 that I guess wouldn't be attacking.
This is that weird thing.
Oh, then I'll fix it after. That's a 4 wide, and I have 3 attacks back on 4s. I also have 2 hits and 2s. I also kill 2. So you actually win combat by 1 because you charged. Boop. And this is kind of what we're left with at the end. And then we have the big fight. All right, vampire first. Any challenges, anything like that?
Nope.
3. Oh, look, I do get 1 hit because frost protection didn't go up. But does it matter? Okay, you guys kill 3 of them.
Parries.
Oh, that's right. No parries. The vampire is unstuck. He's too quick.
3 into your graveyard from the captain. 3 hits. Wounds on 3s.
Ooh, that's going to beat up the graveyard. Get 6 up.
It's okay. You're going to make all your armor saves because you always do.
Nope, he cut 3 down.
Wow, that was...
Who's that guy? Who's a musician? And then brings the vampire in a little bit.
And the banner.
Oh, do I lose 3? Oh, I do lose 3, yeah. All right, so I just got the champion left.
Sticky tack.
And then you get to go with your swords, man. 4 attacks into the vampire and 5 into the graveyard.
Graveguard.
Are hit twice, 3 times, and wounded once. 4 up. Parry. Kills him. Champion's dead, but he gets to fight back. I'll do that in a second.
Yep.
And then the 4 attacks into the vampire, hitting him on 4s, and wounding him on 6s. Yeah. Okay, and we have the Graveyard Champion attacking back, which does not hit. There we go. That can crumble the vampire right there. So you've got 2 banners, you got a rank, you got 3 or 4 kills. You got a lot of kills. Bam. And then in return, I have killed 3. Boop. Vampire crumbles and dies. My army goes down. And that is game I will concede there to the Empire. Look at that. I knew you had it the whole time, my man. Cullen was so stressed this entire game.
This has just been one of those games where it's just like, yeah, it's good turn 1, and then you're like, what's happening?
So my general rule, if when it comes to fantasy, just...
I guess, yeah.
Because the game's gonna screw you over no matter what. You try and make plans or whatever, just let the dice dictate what happens. If you're trying to play competitively, sure, but like with what we're doing with these like subpar lists, just see where the game goes, right? That's how I typically like to go about it.
I guess we're gonna jump into the post game.
Thanks so much for watching the battle report, everyone. Don't forget that in the vault, Cullen and Luke can continue their foray into the old world. It's going to be Tomb Kings going up against the Demons of Slanesh in that battle report, which you can check out by clicking the link down below and getting yourself a 7-day free trial to the vault. Thanks again for watching. Now enjoy the postgame. Okay, so we calculated points. I got about 1,225 victory points because of general killing, and I believe I captured just the one banner.
Yeah.
If I captured more, it'd be an extra couple 25 points, but that doesn't really matter. Now, in return, you killed 1605 of mine. You killed my general, and I suppose you captured a banner, so it's like 1730.
About that, yeah.
Yeah, so it's a pretty big swing, and that's me not counting those two graveyard because they had to crumble, and they would lose some wounds, and they crumble again and lose the rest. So
Yeah.
they would be dead on my
And then
turn
that's
6.
possibly these
Oh,
dogs.
wait, I didn't count those dogs either because I figured, they're crumbled. Yeah, they're crumbled as well. Once I lost my vampire, my magic sustaining, I don't think I would crumble on the skeletons. I wouldn't lose enough, maybe.
I didn't think I was actually going to be able to get through that.
No, they're still alive with a couple models.
I thought you would eventually just kill me down. I'm a little surprised that I was actually able to hold with just that unit here. And especially without the Fawz, I thought that's what was kind of... That definitely is what made it sustain long enough for this many to still be alive by the end of it, though.
It was not an ideal fight for me from the beginning. I had 9 models, tier 25 plus a character. So I knew once that happened, I'm like, whatever.
Now, granted, your character can kill 5.
Just not usually good to kill 1 or 2 on average.
He
but
doesn't
was
have
getting lucky, yeah.
Because what is that? Is that Quick Blood that lets you kill more for
Red Fury.
Red Fury? That's the one.
It doesn't have Red Fury.
Oh, Quick Blood gives you always strikes
first.
first. Yeah, that makes sense.
Which essentially just gives them rerolls.
Yeah, I mean, like that started out really well for me, but at the second I lost my general, I thought that was gonna be it.
Well, for me, I knew I was gonna lose the game. Pretty much, it was. I knew I was on a massive downswing. Not when you seized, because that was still a risky move because you could have failed to kill the hex.
Oh yeah, and then that would have given you the charge.
That would have been game. I think if you failed to kill the hex rays, that would have been game, which would have been a bad game. So I'm happy you did kill them. But then you killed the Vargolf as well. I'm like, ooh, that's a lot of threat on this side now gone.
Yeah,
and that Vargolf could have just mowed through quite a bit of stuff itself.
Now, ideally, I still think that what I made the mistake is what I think it was my wizard. When I banishment with the chariot first, I killed the unit, but the chariot it was the only one that could actually see the unit of hex race that were over here.
Right.
But then the wizard couldn't, so, in an ideal world, it would have been banishment, kill both units of hex race turn, and then turn to the Vargolf, because he would have been slowly lumbering up as well.
Yeah.
I mean, obviously, I'm not going to complain that I killed it turn 1, but dealing with the hex race over here, killing the demigryphs.
It cost the demigryph.
Like, that was 250 points, and that was kind of like the anvil to this kind of... No, that was the hammer to this list.
Right.
So...
Something good for melee, right?
Losing, and just the fact that they didn't even get any points. Like, they didn't even kill out a unit of dogs, right?
Exactly, yeah.
And again, also the Hellblaster being nullified. Probably... I would like to know how this game would have gone if I let you get...
the first turn?
The Ray's dead off, and because you didn't miscast that first Van Hels, did you?
No.
Yeah,
I just rolled it really well.
Yeah, I wondered if if I tried to dispel the Van Hels instead and let you get that unit, kill it with my shooting because I had plenty of it, and then actually maybe not been pressured right away.
Yeah.
That would have maybe had the Hellblaster do more.
Yeah.
I'm happy I didn't get a engineer for it because I was up in the air about whether I choose an extra engineer, and I chose to go for the extra wizard.
Right.
For the Light Council. And I mean, obviously, again, like Light Council doesn't play great at 2,000 points. It's better at 2,400 points because you can actually get more things to protect it.
Yeah.
Because
it's already pretty costly to build on its own.
Just the 2 lords that are required in it is 635 points. Plus 65 for the level 1.
Yeah.
So
you're at like a good 3, like almost over a third of your army is just that build.
Yeah.
But it does a lot of damage, especially against undead.
Yeah, no, that was it. I think that definitely helps. I've never actually used it to its full effect, getting the 3d6.
Yeah.
Well,
that was the difference of the Vargolf dying, because you only had 2, and then you rolled a 6 afterwards, spiked up to 8.
It's definitely interesting because it makes the spells that are like even the net that it's a strength check or you don't move.
Yeah.
And then if you do fail it, you take d6 strength 4 hits. So like it would have been 2d6 there. So it turns those actually into like that's actually damaging. I'm sad I couldn't get net off. I feel like that would have been good.
At some point in the game, yeah.
But it's also kind of weird because it's still it's a strength check or you move, so it's not guaranteed. It's not like what's the other one? The really annoying one from Lure of Beasts.
That one is like Curse of Anima here.
Yeah.
It just makes everything dangerous.
No, but like, but it's at least like if you move,
like a third of your unit's dead.
Exactly. Where this one's like 50% chance you don't move, so it's you still can't like.
Curse of Anima here is questionable. That thing is like incredibly imbalanced, but a lot of the spells are.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
that's the problem with the Magic in the 8th edition, right? There's like a few things that are like Fiery Convocation.
Man, you're also like your spells. You rolled great spells this game, and that was.
I got perfect spells. The problem was I miscast on turn 2, 3, 4, and 5. I miscast.
And you still lived though. That's pretty impressive, honestly, to live through that many miscasts. But
two of them were non-damaging ones.
And I guess by the end of it, you were at level 0, so
exactly
it did its job, I guess.
Yeah.
We got like.
Way too many miscasts.
I was gonna say I miscast twice and you miscast like 4 times.
I think I miscast 3 or 4 times, yeah. And it was pretty bad. Like obviously, like with the build going into this, I knew one level 4 vampire who focused on magic was probably. I knew that was probably gonna lose me the game, but I just wanted to do cool magic stuff without having to spend the extra points on a freaking necromancer.
Yeah, no, because it almost for you it definitely feels like a tax, right? Like.
Well, it's typically you bring the vampire lord because he's an amazing combatant, right? But like I don't want to do that every game. People want to see different things.
Yeah,
so I decided to go with like a 6th edition style list, MSU everywhere. But it helps when the opponent's not playing any hordes. The list I had here would not have worked against a horde or 2. It would,
that's true, right? Yeah, because you would have had to just like put all your dice into just Curse of Yearsing it right away.
Pretty much all the time.
And just hope that that does enough damage.
And I wouldn't have been able to approach it either until it was whittled down. Like maybe move up a little bit here and there, but not the aggression I was going with, like Von Hell's every turn. I can't, the one, so like you get in the seas, killing out those 2 units, and then my turn 2, miscasting on the 2 dice invocate to try and beta some dice cost me a good chunk of my power.
Yeah.
So I lost a lot of my scale, my power balance there, and then went in your favor heavily. And then you lost your general to a bad morale check, and then went a little bit more in my favor, but then a couple of like the one blunder with the zombies on 1 turn. I could have had the zombies fighting 1 more turn over there.
That would have been
a good thing for my pacing as well. But that's that's how she goes, right? Like I don't mind screwing around every now and then, but like the zombies was just a generally bad call.
Yeah, I mean,
well, obviously, trying to dispel on 1 dice is a bad call too. But if it worked the 1 time, but if it worked the other times, all it would have accomplished was frustrating Cullen.
I'd say that bothers me.
Puts him on full tilt
because I sit there and I'm like, I know I can't one dice cast.
I can't either. Like evidently, right?
Right.
I still do it.
I can't.
Just to stress out my opponent. It worked the 1 time, and when it did work, it was outstanding because it was able to stifle the rest of his magic.
Yep.
But anyways, folks, that's it for this game. Cullen and I have to get ready for another one, and well, go ahead and check it out. Happy wargaming.